darkness, I won't be right by your side. I'm not fine. Let me in the darkness, I won't be right by your side. I'll be dead. You and I go separate ways, 'cause lately I don't feel the way that I used to, that I used to, that I used to, that I used to. You and I go separate ways, 'cause lately I don't feel the way that I used to, that I used to, that I used to, that I used to. I reminisce on the days back when we used to hang. Used to laugh at all my tracks until I finally got paid. Girl, I gave you all my time, all you gave me was pain. When you came back in my life, no, it just ain't the same. You think every song's about you, no, I never doubt you. Said I'd never make it, but I'm doing fine without you. Thought that I was special, I was just a vessel for you to use me up and let me suck with all my devils. You and I go separate ways, 'cause lately I don't feel the way that I used to, that I used to, that I used to, that I used to. You and I go separate ways, 'cause lately I don't feel the way that I used to, that I used to, that I used to, that I used to. I don't mean to try to make you mad at me, but ever since you left me, that was something I was glad to see. 'Cause now I'm moving up and you've been stuck inside the old me. If you see me, act like you don't know me, 'cause I don't fuck with you no more. I hope that's clear for you, my dear, but I'm good now. Hope you are too, with that burnout that you fled to. You and I go separate ways, 'cause lately I don't feel the way that I used to, that I used to, that I used to, that I used to. You and I go separate ways, 'cause lately I don't feel the way that I used to, that I used to, that I used to, that I used to. Yeah, ha, yeah, I bet you won't run up. Keep that blade tucked up. Work to your mother, I leave her in the gutter. Pussy boy, you talk, but I can't hear a fucking thing. I got money, you got problems, look what you have done to me. Bitch, what you want, what you got? Everything I am is something that you're not. What you talking about? I left and drop, I left to sleep in. They wanna run up on me, but I left their body licking. This ain't my first rodeo, motherfucking slash, turn you to a Holy Ghost. Top of the mountain looking down on you. Send some flames to the ground like they call me Zeus. I got a grudge that I hold and it's bothering me. I let the blood fill my soul, then it's swallowing me. You getting sickly from the envy, it's no secret that we can see. I am your God, now bow to me, bitch. Yeah, let it burn. See to the witches, 'cause you bitches never learn. I can hear your heart beating. You acting kinda soft. I got plenty good reasons just to watch your body drop. I ain't budget for a broke motherfucker wanna press me. I love a man, I joke. Motherfuckers wanna check me. You know I'm a deadbeat. Hide a backseat. I'ma put you in the dirt, man, if you really wanna drag me. That little fucking pussy need a check, huh? That's all your respect, huh? Coming from my head, huh? Now you got no friends, huh? What you gonna do? Acting like a bitch is all you ever really do is something new. I bet you won't run up. Keep that blade tucked up. Work to your mother, I leave her in the gutter. God, now bow to me.
I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Yeah, I'm finally out the dungeon. They just ain't ready for the shit I'm about to summon. Devil got me paid and now we're smoking out in London. Got a demon girl and now I'm cutting off the coven. Yeah. Everybody talk too much, man, that's a dead end. Cause when you start to doubt me, that's when I come out of resting. I'll come out of hiding at the time you least expect it. I feel like Freddy Krueger with the way I'm on my next shit. I could take your life, set all your dreams on fire. Man, this music shit's so easy that I did this twice. Some people LARP and try to be me, but it just ain't right. Let's see them try to be themselves, they falling back in line. Yeah, like when I write this, got back when that scythe hit. Yeah, I work the night shift, always on my grind shit. Yeah, and what my life is, turn around, you can't buy this. Yeah, respect and power, nothing you supply with. Yeah, when I walk and see them straighten up and out their face. Everything I do is for the team, my family, and the grave. All my life said, fuck your advice, I'ma do this myself. And if I fail, then at least I tried. Why you talking, you ain't fucking with the next one. Every time I drop, it's got me feeling like the best one. Goddamn, they can't look me in the eyes. Hands shaking when they meet me, but they tough when they online, yeah. Why you talking, you ain't fucking with the next one. Every time I drop, it's got me feeling like the best one. Goddamn, they can't look me in the eyes. Hands shaking when they meet me, but they tough when they online, yeah.
Welcome. Why? Oh my god. I thought I fixed the fucking chat shit, but I guess not. Okay. I thought I fixed that before I went live. Which I would assume it means that all of it's fucked up again. Anyways. Like the title says, we're going to be watching Chud Logic just put out his video a little bit ago about ImAllexx's allegations. I didn't know that ImAllexx had any allegations or drama. I haven't watched his content in years. I used to be an avid watcher of ImAllexx. It was never delivered because the website fucked up with my address. I ordered one of his like hoodies a long time ago. It was a really dope design. And it never showed up. Didn't get my money back or nothing. So that was cool. So, I mean, but I haven't watched his shit in a long time. Well, I don't want to say excited. That sounds bad. But I am interested to find out what the fuck is going on. I was in a call a little bit ago with some of the other guys, and Given Ant was talking about it. Given Ant was watching. I don't know if he was watching Chud's video or not, or watching a different one, but he was kind of talking about it. So it seems like it's gonna be pretty fucking interesting. It should be fun to listen to, find out, watch. You know, it should all be pretty fire. But yeah. Let's see. It was cringe, but I am curious what Chud's coverage was. The OG video was cringe. I don't know what the OG video would be, but yeah, I wanted to do that. We're gonna watch it. I think it'll be I hope it sounds like it's gonna be pretty fucking interesting, just from what I was hearing tangentially through listening while Ant was watching it. So that's the plan. You'll see. Oh Lord. All right. Well, let's go ahead and stop the music because we're not gonna need music while we're listening to a video. We're gonna drag this tab over here. Excuse me. Make the pop out window. Enlarge it for myself. We're gonna switch over to this. and we're gonna do. I think. Well, I guess we'll see. Do. Put game audio on or desktop audio on. Desktop audio is on, and which one is my YouTube? Is this it? No, nope, that's not it. It's this one, which should detect the Opera picture-in-picture, and this should work. Where should I put it? Should I put it down here, the bottom left? Is that where I should put it? What looks good? Is it bottom left look good? Is that big enough? I'm sure visually it doesn't really matter what the video actually like what it's actually on the video. Just want to make sure. Let's see. Actually, let me make sure that it's not on auto. It stays at 1080p. Is it good? Is that good? Should I move it somewhere else or make it bigger, smaller? What? Let me know. I would do Chud main screen and gameplay in corner above chat. I mean, I can do that. I can do that. Let's see. YouTube, make this full screen, drag it below here, make this small. Nope, that's not what I wanted to make small. Make this small and above chat. Like that? That look good? How's that look? How's that look? I know I've got a big delay on chat because Chud in corner. Okay, let me. Yeah, but Chud's chat is on the left side, so it's just gonna look fucked. Fuck YouTube chat. No. Where's YouTube? YouTube chat. Chat. There you are, chat. Well, fuck. Where do I put chat? Is his chat like that the whole thing? Yeah, it's always there the whole time. It's his layout. Unless or just turn off chat. All right. can also, let me go ahead and also take that off. Okay. So this looks all right. Okay. All right, fine. Okay, let's go ahead and get started then. Let's make sure that this works. Okay, it does work. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Shameful levels of editing.
Let me know about the audio.
No one at the time thinks to
not.
ask, okay? It's fine to make mistakes, it's fine to make errors. I guess for me, when it's involving the destruction of someone's potential online career and livelihood, that's such an enormous
Move
mistake.
your
I don't know how
bubble
you
or
can
something?
really meaningfully come back from that in a way that I would think differently about this. What is that I've just seen? Wilbur Soot. Oh, well. What's
Like
this,
my
Mr. Soot?
Discord chat
This dude
bubble
deserves
thing?
every ounce of cancellation he's going to receive. I've been meaning to do this for a while, and I figured we'll do it now. We're going to have a look at the drama, because I've never looked at the Slanzo stuff before. It's only like a 30-minute video. Just have a look and see what the fuck happened, because I literally don't know. And then we'll look at his well, abuse allegations. There's not massive amounts of information yet. But yeah, there's some stuff to look at, and I think it's kind of a precursor. This is kind of like the prelogue. Is that a word? The prelogue. So yeah. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's see what this this allegation stuff was about, and then we'll get into the new stuff. It is, of course, a Turkey Tom video. It's about as good as I think I could find to cover it all succinctly, because obviously there's lots of different information spread about.
I'd like to start this video off by saying that it deals with rather sensitive topics like sexual abuse and rape. If that bothers you, which is completely understandable, then I would not recommend going any further than
I'll
this.
speed up a bit
Additionally,
later.
please do not attack or harass any of the people mentioned in this video. It will include some rather harsh criticism, but that doesn't mean you should send hate to any of the parties involved. Now
Yo,
to the
thanks
video.
for level 25.
To make a video regarding this situation. A lot of the things being said are just blatantly untrue, and this makes me sound like a monster, and if it did happen, I would be a monster. I guess the thing I'm most confused about in this whole thing is, why would you love...
Okay. Oh, wait, what the fuck happened? I don't hear the fuck. Oh my lord, of course. This shit's gonna give me so many fucking issues. 1 second. The fuck's going on? Why is it not being detected anymore? The webcam's right there and it is on. See, it's working here. Yep, that's fucked up, but why are you deactivate? The fuck what the fuck? Let me 1 second. Oh, fucking shitty fucking shit issues. There we go. That's good. Yes, what? Yes, my stream froze. Yes, what? Yes, what? I would do chud. Oh wait, no, that's chat scrolled up. What the fuck? Nick started stream and going over shit. Nick who I don't know. Nick, like what? Like Nicholas Diorio or someone like that? Like I don't know who Nick is. Nikocado? Like. Alright. Why is there no sound? Is this part of this thing have no sound, or I'm confused as fuck.
Eyes.
Okay, so sound does come back.
Among commentators.
So for some reason there's like a whole bit where there's no sound in his video. Alright, well, let's just let this go. Oh. Your game is drowning out. How is my game drowning out Chud? Like, the sound is, like, almost all the way off. Let me turn Chud up.
We are tonight.
Intro by Jay Aubrey. Oh, that's funny, isn't it? Isn't Jay Aubrey Giga Soy now? We watched that video the other day, and it was alright. It wasn't too bad. But there were some moments that were clearly just totally soy infused.
Night's entertainment. Bippity boppity boopity, here's the fucking scoopity. As for this current drama, let's meet the players. Stay with me here as it'll all come together in a bit. Slazzo, YouTube commentator who used to make videos about Jake Paul turned Reddit channel, who makes videos where he reads off of Reddit. We've talked about him before on the Chicken Chat Show, but that was about his content, which is completely unrelated to today's tale. Shay, Twitter artist with plenty of connections in the YouTube community, namely among commentators and other teenage Twitter artists, as well as being Slazzo's ex-girlfriend, and the entire commentary community. But predominantly, the Reddit crew, comprised of King Ani, a parent Turkish soft girl who is super nice and totally not faking her constant genial attitudes for e-fame, Blues Dank, British Trap, reformed cyberbully, and terrible content creator, the Mimi Man himself, and Weast, uncivilized internet ape and cultural
Weast, like a
degenerate. There are
cringe
plenty of
fuck.
smaller players involved, but those are the big unbased men in the house today. And of course, there's me and my associates, Pimpsy, Slacker TV, and Turkey Tom to Jay Aubrey. Now that we've met our contestants, let's set the stage. On June 10th, Shay posted a tweet reading,
Why I haven't been posting and what's been going on.
the post detailed how she had been, in her eyes, abused by Slazzo, or Michael as we can also call him, during a relationship that they had which had begun in 2016.
Uh-oh. Abused. Someone else has been accused of abuse. I wonder what that's going to look like, eh?
That's great, Chuff. But Daddy.Ore is the sexiest
Interesting.
man of all time.
Okay.
Fire, sparkles, sparkling heart, hot face. Here's my prime son.
Thank you for the prime sub.
And ended in 2017. While the entire thing could be read in full, we'll just give you the highlights.
I had recently been hearing some comments from mutuals and
Sorry
friends that
about that.
Slazzo had been acting strange and made some people uncomfortable. And I needed to speak out. I have been silent about this. For almost 3 years now, after a lot of consideration and talking to my closest friends along with considering police involvement, I have decided to come out. During our time together, Michael was incredibly demanding of sexual favors and would often guilt or force
Slazzo sent a message saying it's rape time.
So
Literally
he-
don't give two fucks
Okay, so-
about that. That sounds like
Okay,
a
so-
fucking joke. Unless you seriously think that someone over a text message was saying, I'm going to rape you, it's rape time. I mean, that's just fucking ridiculous. How on earth would you
That would be
facilitate that over Discord?
insane. To,
me into
that would be
situations to which I was not
insane.
comfortable. We lived 3 hours away from each other by train, so most of the time it was our own. I had expressed
or
to Michael that
a
I would rather
fetish
wait
thing,
until I
yeah.
was 16 to have sex, which in the end never happened. Michael, on our first date, touched me in a cinema despite me never kissing someone before. I'd assumed this was normal, although I was uncomfortable by it.
I was 14 or 15, he was 16 or 17. But it's so crazy looking back on this with my own eyes. When I tend to be quite skeptical of allegations because they often are full of shit. But I always give them a fair shake. But also with a 2024 lens. And you look at this and you think, yeah, this is not worth my time. This is a total irrelevance, right? Even if some of this was true, presuming he's not raped or something, like, oh, a young guy is a bit awkward and uncertain about how to engage in certain behaviors. I mean, yeah, obviously. What the fuck, like, of course. This is like young people relationship shit, right? Go and tell your fucking parents, you know? Who cares? Why are you bringing this to the public eye? This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And let it happen. Our second date was much of the same, him asking me for a blowjob and trying to undo my bra in a public park. Again, I was uncomfortable. There were many times that I would say no or even cry, and I was never taken seriously, and he would move my hands to touch himself while I cried, or touched me. Michael controlled almost every aspect
I
of
do
my
remember
life,
some
and I
of
was reduced
this.
to thinking I was
Sounds
nothing more than
familiar.
a sex object. This was my first relationship, and my first example of what I was to believe a relationship to be.
Yeah, everyone involved is a minor, right? Even if some of this is true. I mean, I don't know if all of it's true anyway, regardless. But if some of it is true, yeah, this is all minor stuff. This is all for that to be dealt with. You grow up, you make mistakes, you do stupid stuff. No one here should be hauled over the coals for any of this, right?
Lost a lot of my friends, opportunities, and time because of what happened, and I don't want this to happen to someone else.
And at the end of the Twitlonger, there's an imager link with plenty of screenshots to back up her statements. The Twitlonger, combined with screenshots, spread like wildfire. Likes were in
Okay.
abundance, plenty of people
Bro.
with screenshots to back up her statements. The Twitlonger, combined with screenshots, spread like wildfire.
Dude. I mean, this is pretty crazy considering the ages of all involved. But again, this doesn't come. I mean, how old was he at this point? 16 or 17 or something? I mean, dude, come on. I'm not gonna fucking, you know, annihilate a minor themselves for sending a message that is likely a joke, or it's probably not a fetish thing. It's probably more of a joke, right? But yeah, I mean, dude, this is insane. I'm sure that I'm sure that lots of people have done this, and what, bro? The fact that this got taken as serious as it did with the ages of everyone involved is fucking retarded, bro.
Likes were in a
Pretty bad joke. Oh, you're telling me that 16-year-olds make inappropriate bad jokes that they shouldn't? Wow. Oh my God. Lock this guy up for the rest of his life. He's basically like Gary fucking Glitter.
That's a fair point.
abundance, plenty of people retweeted it, and seemingly every little boy and girl under the sun came out in support of Chet, and to condemn Michael, of course. Hundreds of YouTubers came out publicly against him, too many to count, honestly. They were very open about their distaste for Slazo. Then came the videos, of course, with—
I would send that to a woman, as a laugh, okay? Because it's funny, yes. As well, obviously, not your opening gambit, okay? That's pretty ballsy. But when you've got like a good rapport with someone and they know your kind of humour, saying something like that is totally fine. It doesn't matter. You know, who fucking cares, dude? It's rape time. You better believe it.
It's rape time.
No balls. Wow, I've said some crazy shit as a first Tinder message in my past. Oh, dude. Oh. Anyway, we're not going to get into that now.
Weird to admit to that, but okay.
But yeah, I mean, I don't really care that much about that sort of message, and well, especially considering they're young. Literally, who fucking cares, bro?
flashy thumbnails, and oh my, was there a lot of them.
Here he's starting to paint a picture that he is a destructive person in this relationship. Very manipulative.
So on this screenshot right here, Slazer says, alright, I'm sorry, I want sex more than you can—
Oh my god, right, I see the problem too. This is all the slop. This is all like the slop commentary channels, you know? Like, there are, you know, people call my content slop, okay, which I understand, I don't mind that much, I get why people say shit like that, but true slop is, you know, very baseline takes over gameplay, not really digging into it or talking about it that much, you know, in a broad sense. Thank you very much for the super chat, appreciate it, for the power bill. But yeah, it's like, dude, Bow Blacks, for example, Blows Blacks. No, some of Blows Blacks' videos have been useful. They're not as bad as this. This is fucking next level. I don't know why I keep calling them Blows Blacks, though. I don't know why I do that. Anyway, so it's just like you play a game, you just talk, you don't really give like significant takes of your own. You just kind of go over the baseline stuff of it and talk about that in a very broad sense. It's not particularly, you know, compelling or interesting. It's the kind of thing that people click on because they want like a summary of the drama, not because they actually want to hear what you've got to say and hear your takes on things, you know?
Fair, yeah.
So yeah, that's the that's the issue with these sorts of channels, right?
Okay, that's wonderful.
Hey! Thank you for the $10, Shogun. And Simpleton, thank you for the $2.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
When I get my new place, I'll be getting a new setup, I think. But anyway, that's probably, you know, up to a year away at this point. I need to save some more money. And I need to wait for interest rates to come down. But we'll be getting a new setup when I move. And by the way, someone said earlier, don't show Kiwi Farms your house. I mean, you know, I don't think people on Kiwi Farms are that interested in doxing me anyway. But even so, I'm not going to show my whole house. I'm just going to show like a wall or something. So don't worry about that, guys. Anyway, come on. Right, now we're getting back into it. So this is the point we're cutting back in. Go. Oh, wow, look at this. All these channels talking about it. Wowee.
And then you go down below, and he also says, it's fine. It's just like, I want sex so much all the time.
Most now deleted, but don't worry, we downloaded them.
Which truly show the disturbing extent of his abuse.
Slazo has admitted to what he has done, ladies and gentlemen. This is no longer a situation that you can say that the screenshots are fake.
Behind the scenes, me and the rest of my proletariat compatriots were hard at work, archiving, downloading, and screenshotting. Rest assured, we and the rest of the YouTube community, congregating on Twitter, fucking got him. Right from the start, this all seemed rather dodgy for a number of reasons. The first being vagueness. Most of these statements are rather vague, and most
has been acting strange. Slazo, in a relationship, can you talk to anything the proper way? Michael's incredibly demanding of sexual favours, often from guilt or forced me in a situation I was not comfortable with. Again, very I mean, dude. All those fucking hormones and shit, right? Yeah, of course. People are, you know, are not perfect actors in those situations. So this idea that it's really bad that a 16-year-old is doing something that's potentially sexually aggressive is absurd, and it just is totally irrelevant. And it should all be kept very private and should not be something that's the public to fucking, you know, deal with in the court of public opinion.
So wait, is this just... like, is this just Chud? Like, does he go into the, looks back at the... So he's just... I thought this was about new allegations. Is this whole Chud video just covering old allegations? I mean, I was more wanting to find out about, like, the current shit, not, like, just revisiting the old shit. So we'll keep going and find out.
The few specific instances that she does mention tend to have a few screenshots that could be loosely interpreted as having to do with what she's talking about, but a few of them have also been deliberately cropped or context has been removed. And so my revolution...
Wait, what was this?
But a few of them have also been...
Oh, no. Yes, but you will like it, so don't be right, sad face. I love you too. That is fucking shameful levels of editing. Did no one at the time think to ask, why is it so cut so thinly? Why is there not more context here that maybe might show them saying, I love you after, clearly indicating this is likely some sort of fucking joke? Fuck me, dude.
Deliberately cropped or context has been removed.
That's
and so
shocking.
my revolutionaries and I lied dormant. In wait of more news, we watched Michael be cast out into the abyss by his friends and associates, and most importantly his fans, calling him plenty of disgusting names that you probably wouldn't want to assign to anyone. In the middle of this controversy, Keemstar reached out to Slazo for his thoughts on the subject. His response was rather vague, but in sum, he said that the situation had been resolved months before.
I do remember that. I remember Alex bringing out the Slazo allegations and stuff. But I think there's some, like, new... At least that's what I thought I had heard, was that there's, like... There's new stuff, at least based off the description of this video. There's new allegations or something, or, like, new info on his allegations or something like that. But it's like, is that all Chud's gonna watch? Is it about the old stuff, or is he gonna also go into the newer shit?
Joe and I resolved this whole thing. Thank you for the $2, Simberton. Joe and I resolved this whole thing between ourselves a few times now, and I'm not sure what I can do anymore. I've apologized to her on multiple occasions. We even met in person once.
Yeah, I remember hearing... I remember all that about it,
During which she said that
Sarah.
she could tell I'd changed for the better, and even mentioned getting back together again.
Said I used to be a watcher. I remember him having a whole thing. Yeah, Alex is the one with allegations, but well, these were all. But right now, what Chud's watching right now is a video where about, like, when it's the videos, like, right now it's talking about when Slazo had allegations. Enter your apartment in the Great Hall.
A bed hopper. Or if my current boyfriend doesn't work out, I'll get back to you. Again, a product of them all being young, to be honest. But fuck me, dude. Oh, dude. Looking at stuff like this, I wonder if... I mean, not... You know, there's lots of people that talk about it. It's not just me. Okay, lots of people do. But it's like the people that do talk about this stuff and are critical of people that come up with allegations. You know... Like, if that didn't happen, and if that trend didn't happen, would people still be getting fucking Giga cancelled for nothing? Do you know what I mean? I feel like now people have got a bit of a shot at least. I still think it's bad, but there's a bit of a shot to maybe not get completely eviscerated and wiped off the face of the earth.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense,
dude.
Sarah.
This is the kind of thing that if it was released now, I would expect everyone to look at and go, there's nothing really to this. This is all bullshit or whatever, you know? Nvidia is up over 3% pre-market. The gains are crazy. What are you all waiting for? Oh my god, dude. Being young is an explanation, not an excuse. An excuse for what? Oh my god, you people are so disgusting. What do you mean, an excuse for what? What did he do that was so bad? He didn't do anything. The Slazo drama was a huge factor in better coverage. This was our equivalent of Dylan Burns' allegation. Oh, I see. Okay, got it. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a good way of looking at it. I remember the Dylan Burns Prime Kai stuff was a big eye-opener for people. And it was like, fuck me, this is pretty crazy.
Shay had expressed interest in getting back together, and there were things in her statement which were false, but he didn't want to rush to the topic. Rather,
Oh, sorry, my bad. You meant the chick, did you? Okay. All I'm saying is, like, all the people involved in this are young. They should never have come out publicly. And I would presume that the girl involved was probably gaslighted by a bunch of retards. That's my guess. There would be behind the scenes.
Yeah, that probably is what happened. That does happen a lot.
And there was nothing there.
He chose to lie and wait to do it right. I tipped my fedora.
Michael contacted me on May
He chose to
27th
lie and
prior
do
to
it.
John Mollard after learning that I was going to come forward with my experience with him. He did not deny the claims as shown in the attached screenshot. The screenshots and his response show that he has apologized to me multiple times and believed that me posting my experience would have no positive outcome for anyone. Nothing can justify what he did as it still happened to me and he can't ever take it back. He says that things were lied or taken out of context, but never denies his actions and instead reiterates that he's apologized to me.
Screenshots of a conversation were linked to the end of this, where Slazo expresses that he doesn't feel that any of the information needs to be made public.
The news are going to break soon, but yeah, Slazo is a major rapist. That's fucking insane, dude. Slazo's a major rapist. And dated a 14-year-old when he was 17 a while back, so yeah. Oh my god, dude. That's like that age manipulation thing, where the age, basically what happens is someone says, oh, this person was like, I don't know, 15, 16, right? And this person was 17, 18, right? And they always pick the most extreme ends of the age bracket to make it sound worse.
Oh yeah.
It was a 15 and 18-year-old.
Isn't that what happened? I'm pretty sure. Isn't that what happened with the whole Call Me Carson thing? Or like they kept on like they couldn't stay straight on what age the girl was, and they kept giving different ages, and it was like a bracket, but they kept going with like whatever would try to make it sound worse. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I kind of remember.
And it's like, well, what was the actual ages then? Because, you know, it can make a big difference at that small an age. Like, a couple of years could mean a potential pedo shit, you know? Potentially, but no, this is absurd. Yeah, Shovel and Katie perfected this strat. Yes, exactly. Fucking hell, dude. Major rapist. That's crazy.
Major rapist, yeah.
This is what they sent me. Do you know anything about it? Yeah, I don't know why it has to be public.
Big surprise. Here, people continue to support Che, and all is well for her. The Reddit crew continued to clown on him, saying that they were planning to make a joke to clown on him in a video, and that innocent people don't stay silent for this long.
Oh, that's
the next day.
That's the stupidest shit ever.
Response.
But I do have plenty of evidence
why would you be
from
silent?
very early on in the relationship where she clearly made no intention to wait until 16. Now, this confused me when I read it at first because it's not really how it happened. In fact, she was actually the one who brought up the entire idea of doing anything in the cinema.
Oh my god. But maybe we can have some fun in the cinema. I hope so. I hope so too. I can't wait to see what's going to be so amazing. So he totally destroyed the whole narrative about it then.
This video detailed how Che had lied about many of the things in her TwitLonger.
This isn't the impression that I was under. I was under the impression from these screenshots here.
Well, look, far be it from me to defend a woman, okay? I just think that, yes, obviously she plays some responsibility in this, but I'm sure that there were people that were gassing her up and saying like, no, you don't understand, this is really bad. What he's done to you is basically this, and this. So you've got to come out publicly to protect other people or something like that.
Here, that she's had at least 2 boyfriends and 1 girlfriend before we ever met.
The large amount of statements made in Che's TwitLonger contradicted screenshots that were provided in Slazo's response, and unless you want to believe that they're all fake, which I highly doubt, then it's safe to say that Che lied about a large amount of what she said in her TwitLonger. This doesn't admonish Slazo of everything. He was obviously a bad boyfriend, and I don't doubt that at all, as Michael himself said it. And Che obviously does feel a lot of real pain about her relationship, but that doesn't make him evil or a bad person. It's no surprise that a 16-year-old...
Yeah, we were saying earlier that, you know, this was at the start of the Me Too stuff. But like, and that's fine, I get that there is a context there, but it just shows that you can't just jump on board one way or another, regardless of what the discourse around it is. You need to really look at each case and, you know, especially if you're going to make a video about it. I mean, Jesus, man. This guy got buried by a mountain of black shito commentary retards, claiming to do all this terrible stuff without even hearing his side. There was an entire group chat of people who were actively competing with Slazo in viewership, gassing Che up. Allegations that Alex wrote part of the final draft. Right, okay. So Nicholas can give us the inside scoops maybe, I don't know.
World's first relationship didn't go that well, and there are a number of issues in it. It's a real shame that it didn't go well, but it's also clear that none of this ever needed to be publicized at all, and all of these issues have been worked out.
Rarely ever does shit like this need to be publicized.
All the information, which obviously begs the question:
This whole thing is why would she lie?
Why would Che release this information publicly about Slazo and say all these things that were blatantly untrue? Some would say for clout or e-fame, but there's really not much to gain from the situation. Even if Michael had genuinely done all of what she accused him of doing, she likely would only be momentarily relevant and then go back to enjoying the same audience that she had previously entertained on Twitter. So let's analyze this a bit. At the beginning of the Twitlonger, Che states that
I had recently been hearing some comments from mutuals and friends that Slazo had been acting strange and had made some people uncomfortable.
The key part here is that Che had been told by people she was familiar with that he had been acting strange and making others feel uncomfortable.
I needed to speak out.
She also states in the last line of the Twitlonger that she didn't want what happened to her to happen to other people. And while the meaning of this is...
I was saying it depends on the context, including maturity, power, psychology, and that it's not all about age. And that if a 27-year-old was with a 20-year-old, I would have a few questions. Chuck called me a retarded pedophile for saying this. Did I say that? Yeah, if you've got questions about a relationship between two adults of that nature, you're a retarded pedophile. I stand by that. I agree.
Somewhat muddied now that we know a lot of it was a straight up lie. We can infer that she meant...
Bro, you're talking about a 20 and a 27-year-old. They could feasibly be in numerous situations where they're going to hang out and be with each other. Makes perfect sense. The life experience isn't that crazy, that it's that different, right? Like, you're 27, you're working with 20-year-olds in an office, or you go out to a bar.
That is
maybe
true.
Not in the US, because of the age thing, but, you know, you're meeting 20-year-olds at a bar. You get married. Dude, it is an insane thing. What matters is there any abuse or power shit that is actually being invoked or utilised? I'd have a few questions. Are you okay? This is how your questioning should go. You fucking nonce. Okay. Are you both adults? Yes. Is there any abuse? No. Done. End of conversation. What questions could you possibly have for a 27-year-old dating a 20-year-old? That's insane. There's nothing to ask. There's no meat on the bone. There's nothing. None of your business. You can mind your own fucking shit.
That Slazo had the potential to take advantage of people or something along those lines. Back in the hacker room, me and the boys were hard at work trying to work out people's motivations for this and connecting all the screenshots together. And by reaching out to a few other members of the community, we managed to gather a large amount of evidence that painted a pretty accurate picture. First of all, I actually messaged someone on Twitter I know who knows a few of the main players involved in regards to the situation, hoping to get more info about it. They provided this screenshot, and through messaging a few other people...
Okay, what the fuck is this? That's coming up. I want to make sure no one else associates with it. Oh, wait. Dwight was involved. Wait a second. Dwight was involved in this, and then he had allegations against him. I wish I'd have known that. I don't like seeing young people taken advantage. Oh my god, dude. Soynod, yeah, young people getting taken advantage of is bad. Yeah, I agree. But holy fucking shit, dude. Can we not do the fucking... All I care about is young people getting taken advantage of. We do about a 20-year-old and a 27-year-old.
True.
Now that's quite a surprise.
Like, at that point, they're both fully grown adults.
Oh, you're saying Quiet had a segment where he apologized to Slazo. I mean, that's nice and all, but like... It's like... It'd be nice if you'd have done that before you got allegations against yourself, right? Like, you should, apropos of nothing, be able to come to the conclusion that what you did was wrong. Maybe he did and I didn't see it. I don't know. I don't know much about it, but fuck me, dude. That's insufferable.
When speaking to iNabber, I learned that this chat was essentially dedicated to Che, and people had been adding and removing various members of the community in the interest of spreading word around and informing them as to what was going on. I also learned that Che and Hyojin are best friends, which probably should have been obvious from the various tweets that Hyojin made that were some of the absolute worst offenses of anything that I have ever seen. A word of advice, Hyojin, I'd go back to...
Oh, he did apologize in 2019. Okay, fair enough. A couple of weeks late. Right, okay.
Begging for money for makeup. instead of talking about anything remotely serious. I don't think you're I don't think you're very capable of it. It's interesting that no one else has come out in the heat of the situation to explain that Slazow has been acting weird, as this would be the time to provide evidence and explain their sides of the story, if they were worried that Slazow had been trying to use them for some kind of gratification. But at this point, it's unlikely that these people actually exist, and more accurately, they were probably entirely fabricated as a means to smear Slazow and give Che motivation to speak out on this topic. Sure, it could have been King Ani or Blues Dank, and I'm willing to bet.
Oh, so they even wait. So they made up this idea that there were other people too, in order to bolster their own claim.
Damn.
That's a total fucking hatchet.
That's a common thing, I think, with a lot of these allegation shits, is just making up that there's more people to come forward whenever there's just not.
That's despicable. That is literally despicable shit. Everyone that touched this should have been fucking eviscerated. I remember speaking to Nicholas about this, and Nicholas was talking about doing some sort of like, you know, commentary Goon Squad Voltron, where all the videos dropped on ImAllexx all at once. But after seeing this and the level of shitfuckery these guys are up to, I'm like, no, it's totally deserved. You know, they all deserve to get absolutely fucking wrecked. Like, what shameful behaviour.
That they supported her and wanted her to get the word out, but I think Hyojin probably played a larger role. Multiple people have told me that she's a pretty vindictive and toxic person behind the scenes, and according to this screenshot, she was planning to ruin him and make sure that no one associated with him and get the entire community on board with backstabbing him before anything was even made public. Likely to try and make sure the story was straight across the board and that everyone was in line. After all, one crack in your narrative and it all falls apart. Which brings us back to the Reddit crew, Neanderthal and Avian. We have multiple examples of tweets from people like King Ani, and now deleted tweets from Dolan Dark himself explaining that this situation had been going on behind the scenes for an extended period of time, and that both of them had helped Che lie about something, and come out about the abuse that she experienced while in a relationship with him. People like Dolan Dark, who publicly shamed him and supported the narrative that he was an abuser, and then when pressed on people like Dolan Dark...
Dolan Dark as well.
A lot of this is coming back to my memory now. I remember this, Dolan Dark. I remember hearing about a lot of this.
Glasses got like a thing on it. I don't know
was this the same, or am I thinking of a different drama where it was what was his name? It was like a whole thing where like it came out that like a bunch of people like helped some girl make these allegations that just weren't true about some guy or something like that. It was fuck, what was his name? What was the YouTuber's name? He was another guy who also had like a bird profile picture. Fuck, what was his fucking name? I think he did like video essays. Fuck, why am I blanking on the guy's channel name? Why am I blanking on it? It was fuck, who? Listen to your stream, something's wrong. You could also just say that something sounds wrong in chat. Fuck, what was his fucking name?
That's crazy.
I think he did like video essays. It sounds fine to me. I don't hear anything. Fuck, why am I blanking on the guy's channel name? Why am I blanking on it? It was fuck, who? Dr. Skipper. That, yep, I think listen to your... Was it Dr. Skipper or was it John Swan? Wrong. I think it was John Swan. That was a whole drama thing. I think it was John Swan. That sounds like it. It sounds fine to me.
Crazy.
I think he did like... What was his fucking name?
That's crazy.
I think he did like video essays. Yeah, it sounds fine to me. I don't... Say Nick is going over it, the new stuff. Is there like a video with the new stuff, or because I mean I'm not fucking going looking for like all the info, and I just want to if there's somebody's already made videos on the new stuff or something like that. Unless I just put on unless I just put on Nicholas Diorio, unless I just put on Nick's stream.
Alex had 3 allegations locked and loaded. He leaked them to me in a Game of Thrones type combo. I took those, called Slazzer, and filmed an interview confronting him while Alex was in the States. Based. Dude, that is... Dude, that's just fucking disgusting, man.
Dark, who publicly shamed him and supported the narrative that he was an abuser. And then when pressed on the issue, he said that she wouldn't lie because he knows her personally. This is the
wait,
he
what?
said that she wouldn't.
To Chud Nation.
Don't
Hey!
Carry on
Thanks for
with
the
the
sub, will do.
content.
I'll answer this in a second. I'm at work. I need to head on break. Need to head on break. Don't think I'm ignoring you.
What is this? Four days ago. Oh, perfect. So this is just the new shit. Is what you just linked, is that just about the new stuff? God damn, it's only 4 minutes? That's like... If this is just about the new stuff, then we'll just watch this instead.
Watch where you walk. You've been activated. Blink twice if you need backup.
Yes, until Nick went live 20 minutes ago. Yes, Samuel's video is cringe. Okay, well we'll listen to it. Okay. Oh shit, that I fucked up doing that. Wait. We'll give it a listen real quick.
Important to note that these are just allegations, and allegations at that. They have not been confirmed. Alex has not responded to his ex-partner, Alice, and Alice hasn't even spoken Alex's name, just like Shubble didn't speak Wilbur's name. The majority of people are speculating, and that can be genuinely dangerous for the situation. So before we get into it, please remember that, and please people, don't overreact. I'm making this video to raise an awareness of what's going on, but that's not to say Alex is guilty, if he's even involved. We are just going over the stuff that we know, and how people are reacting to it. That is simply it. We are not making any accusations on our end.
Accordingly, we have reached out to Alex and friends, letting them know if they don't already about
This all
what's going on.
started when Alex's ex got...
Can I go back? If they don't, about what's going on, however, they haven't responded for obvious reasons. Okay. Let's keep going.
This all started when Alex's ex-girlfriend Alice made a few worrying TikToks. The video started off pretty tame with, when it's so bad you don't get jealous of the next girl, you just want to save her. Which people immediately started speculating that this was about Alex, because that's the internet. That's how it works. They see something about an ex-partner of someone else, and they immediately try to connect the dots. But what's making this so much worse, and the speculation so much worse, is that Alice is liking comments that directly mention Alex. Comments like this are being liked, which are just fueling people's conspiracies about this situation. Even with just a video like that, people are already calling ImAllexx dodgy, weird, and even an abuser, because it's Alex. Due to Alex's history of false accusations, people are way more likely here to jump at him and say, well, this is karma, this is what he gets, and are way more likely to say with 100% conviction that Alex is guilty. So Alice is liking comments that directly mention Alex, and is also talking about Claire's Law, which links to domestic abuse. On this same video, Alice has even just recently confirmed that this is about Alex, and that when she's ready to speak about it, she will speak about it. I'm very glad that Alice has had the courage to be able to say this, because it has put to bed a lot of the rumours and speculation around this situation. She also made 2 videos about her standards, where it was don't hurt me and don't abuse me. She's also been reposting posting a lot of stuff about a narcissistic abuser, and even with a lot of these captions, directly just confirming it's about Alex. The allegations against Alex so far is he's an incredibly abusive person, and he's also hit Alice. I was told last night by somebody who is connected to Alex and that circle, even being followed by previous content creator Lewis.
I hate when that. I hate that. If you're gonna like go to somebody and like try to no, like if you, I'm sorry, but like I hate whenever people are like talking about allegations and they're like, oh, somebody close to it reached out to me and confirmed that it's all true, but you're not gonna say who it is or when. It's like, no, if that's bullshit, because that's bullshit. If the person's not willing to be on the record confirming the shit, then it's not. It's to me personally, then it's not a valuable confirmation. Because at the same time, anybody could have, since he censored it all out, anybody could have DM'd him that, and he could just be saying, you could just be making it up. If the person's not willing to, if it's a real person, if it's real and somebody's reaching out to confirm it, and they're not willing to like be on the record, then it's fucking worthless. Like, I'm sorry, but that's fucking stupid.
Buchan that this is about Alex and it's all true. I think it's important to remember in a situation like this is that both sides haven't really properly spoken out yet. Alice has stated that she will when she's ready, and it seems like that's getting sooner and sooner, but Alex hasn't made a response. He hasn't said anything about this publicly, and nothing has really been said. These are just allegations that have been floating around online, and slowly they're becoming more and more apparent. She stated in recent replies, I'll talk when I'm ready. No one including you is on the next.
Allegations becoming more and more apparent doesn't make them any more valid, unless like, if you're gonna like, the like vague posting on TikTok about having an abusive like past relationship is just fucking cringe. Like that's just cringe to do. Like, if somebody was that abusive to you, hey, then like I don't understand like how you can be comfortable enough to do like vague posting about it, but yet you can't just fucking just do a full on call out of them. To me, that's just like it doesn't sit right with me personally. Because like at that point you can't fall back on the whole like, oh, being scared of her, she was scared of her abuser, this and the other. Well, clearly she's not that scared of him if she's gonna vague post about it, you know.
Explanation on why I post what I post or what happened. I'm vengeful. She also stated, maybe I'm not ready to name and shame. Have you thought about how long it takes for somebody
not ready to name and shame? Bitch, you're already posting about it, and you're liking posts, you're liking comments saying who it's about. You're liking comments that are like, oh, is this about X person? And you're fucking like what? You very clearly are ready for it. You're very clearly are ready for it because you're already trying to do it just while remaining the a veil of like plausible deniability of like, no, I never said who it was. Because if it ends up being like real, like just pure bullshit allegations, and you were like making like direct statements claiming who it is and making like direct accusations, and then it comes out that you were just straight bullshitting, then you'd get absolutely fucking roasted for it. So you're trying. To me, it's so far with that alone, that sounds like she's just trying to fucking hide behind like a veil of plausible deniability. That's fucking pathetic.
to heal from abuse. From this, it's made even more apparent that she is accusing Alex of abuse. For people who, again, are hard of hearing, she is accusing Alex of being abusive. I do also want to speak about, really quickly, people jumping to conclusions in a situation like this. People are already connecting the fact that Alex's podcast that he had with InAllexx, all of the podcast episodes have been removed. People are saying that it's because of this situation, which I feel that you can't really say. In a situation like this, speculating something like that and just making assumptions isn't the right play. Making assumptions in a situation like this can be...
But at the same time, you're... Like, what, Samuel? At the same time, you're fucking At the same time, you're speculating and just... And operating off of, like, no... You're using, like... You're using things that aren't direct confirmations of anything to talk, like, to talk in an objective manner about it. Like, so far, from all the posts that you've shown, she hasn't directly confirmed she hasn't directly confirmed it, who she's talking about. She's just liked some posts of people saying or asking, insinuating that it's Alex. She's been liking posts insinuating it, hinting at it, but she hasn't directly stated it, and says that she's not ready to name and shame, which I think is bullshit, because it's like, clearly you are if you're vague posting and shit. So like, what? Like what? Like, you're doing exactly what you're trying to say is not a good thing to do. You're taking non-confirmations and operating with them as fact.
Genuinely life-ruining. I also think it's a bit disgusting that people's reaction so far has been purely about Alex receiving quote-unquote karma. I think it's a pretty bad way of looking at the situation, because it's 50-50 at this point. We don't know if Alex is 100% guilty, he hasn't responded, and Alice is yet to make a full proper statement, but it sounds like she will do. Having this karma element to it just discredits any abuse that could have actually taken place. I think it's important to note that the people at the center of this situation are actually people, and not people just on the other end of the screen. They are genuine people with genuine feelings and stuff that's genuinely happened to them. I think that's important to take into account before writing stuff on the internet that could genuinely negatively impact it. But this is everything that we know about this situation at the time of recording, and I will be updating as this situation goes on, as I think it's important to do so.
So wait. Okay, so that's all the information we have at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Chat, we're gonna need a series.
That's everything we have at the moment. So we have nothing at the moment then. I think there's got to be even more new shit that's already happened, because Ant was like reading out, like he was like talking about some text messages or some shit, which did sound like they could be kind of bad, but okay, this shit's pissing me off now. What Ant was talking about, it's happening, meow. But I don't think Ant was talking, because this was like before I even went live, so I don't think Ant was talking about like Nicholas's stream. So like, oh, it's a Google Doc. Well, nobody's. I didn't know that. Well, then do you have the Google Doc? Oh, it was over here. Do you have the Google Doc? Because if so, send it to me, and I'll stop playing a game, and we'll just look at the fucking Google Doc. That was a stupid fucking video. Okay, I don't know why I didn't just land right on here, but whatever. Okay, 1 second, okay, fuck it, okay. Let's see, well, let's close this, and we'll swap these two. Let's see. Let's open up let's get a new tab. ImAllexx Google Doc. A Google Drive containing an ATV document plus copious amounts of screenshots and videos of releases 3 hours ago. Her tweet. So is this gonna bring me to her shit? Okay, here it is. What the fuck are we? Holy shit. Okay, this is gonna be some shit. All right, let's see. Let's just, I don't even know. Let's see, dog.mp4.
about you, and this is the thing, and this is why I fucking go round and round in circles. I join call, and when I'm getting, you're talking to me, going, this is the thing, even though now, when it's too fucking late, you admit that you did everything fucking wrong. But when it actually matters, when you should lay down like a good fucking dog, you don't fucking do it, you fight for some reason. I don't know why you fight, because you're losing, because you end up admitting that you fucked it all up anyway. So it's just fucking weird. And I know that you're going to end up admitting that you fucked it all up, which is why it's
So that's what Ant was talking about with the whole dog thing. Okay. Oh. Okay. Granted, this does seem to be like it just kind of starts right in the thick of it. I would want to know the context of what they were talking about before, what was going on. I would want to know I would like to know the context. Because just like how Echo was saying that there. Because like Echo was like, well, we don't know the context of their relationship. Holy shit. Okay. Like Echo, he was ready to fucking burn. Like Echo was saying, like, we don't know the context of the relationship. There are some relationships and situations where something like this is like a normal thing, like a normal thing, because like we don't know it. I would yeah, I'd want to know like the context of what the conversation, how, like, just this one clip I think is. I think if you're gonna, clearly she must have been, she was already recording prior to this and assumingly kept recording after. I think like just post the whole thing. Don't just have this one clip of like a clip of him being, oh, you should lay down like a good dog. That seems kind of that's okay. That's a little sus. Following me after he kicked me and I'm packing my things.
Over what? I don't understand. It's not really got anything to fucking be stuck up over. But for some reason, something isn't good enough for you. You get to do whatever you fucking want all day. It's like, and then you look like a fucking miserable fucking little cunt all the time. Jesus. And your face is annoying to look at, like when I come downstairs.
Alright, scratch everything
like,
I just said.
I'm fed up of looking at you, which is why I sleep downstairs, because I don't want to have to go upstairs and, oh, you're taking all the covers. It's like, fucking woman, just like fucking ask me to buy another one or stop fucking complaining. Like, nothing, the thing is, it annoys me, nothing needs to be an argument because everything is fixable. Buy a new duvet, I sleep downstairs. But no, you've always got to act like none of this stuff, because you don't actually try and fix any of your fucking problems. Like, it's fucking...
I hate to say it, but he's kind of got a point there. Like, nothing isn't fixable. It doesn't need to be arguments. Nothing is unfixable. But
it's infuriating at this point. Like earlier, you're miserable about something.
Oh shit! What did I do? Oh, I'm not used to using Google Doc or Google Drive.
Over what? I don't. The thing is, it annoys me. Try and fix any of your fucking problems. Like, it's infuriating at this point. Like earlier, you're miserable about something. All you have to do is say what it is and it fits. It's fine. You don't have to, like, you don't clean up after yourself. Nigga, neither do you. So, leave it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't go around fucking complaining about everything that you don't clean up after. Why? But you don't talk about it in your fucking little small brain. You're not even honest to pay for any of it. So, who really fucking cares what you have to say? Like, what does it even fucking matter? If you want to clean up, I'll fucking hire one. It's my money. But this is the thing, saying even right now, you just ignore all of that. I'm giving you options for everything, you just ignore everything. You're not actually trying to sort out any of these problems. And if you've got a problem with bins, man, why don't you fucking call them? Why does it have to be me? You can fucking call people, you can get it sorted, you can take them out if you want to. But no, because Alex doesn't actually fucking do anything. I'm trying to fucking right now, I'm spending 3 hours fucking every single day trying to figure out where fucking 75,000 fucking pounds has gone. And whether I'm ever going to get it. And then any of my future YouTube revenue. Because the company's holding my channel fucking hostage. So yeah, sorry I forget about to fucking clean the side sometimes. I got bigger fish to fry. And I still have to post.
Go away.
You still don't think about anything.
Go away. Go away. So are you. Ironically. So are you.
Are you angry, Abby?
I tried to stop this like 7 times.
Then you could have stopped. It was you. It was all you.
I tried to stop it.
Go away.
I did try to
Go
stop
away.
it.
Go away. Just go away. Yes.
Like, if you had to do half the shit I had to do, you would understand why loads of stuff doesn't get done.
Go away. Just go away.
You upload one half-assed video every 3 weeks. It does terribly. Well, I slept up here because you made me. I wanted to sleep downstairs so I could fucking actually wake up on time today.
I didn't make you.
Yes, you did.
No.
You were throwing a fucking fit.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Well, you can stop this right now.
Yes, shut up. You're following me. Going on. Fuck off. Please.
All right, that was not the easiest to listen to. I didn't see this one that said read first. Let's read this. Mentions of sexual assault, suicide, depression, and assault. It's a trigger warning. This is a sensitive subject for me as I have struggled to figure out how to put it into words. I have been threatened by Alex to not come out with anything at all and to keep quiet, or he will create a contradicting story to discredit my own, but I am not scared anymore. No matter what is said in response to the statement, I know I've said my piece and can move on with my life. I made this document as a compilation of my experiences whilst being with Alex and have put screenshots of these accounts under the corresponding paragraphs. This will be a long one, as I want to start from the beginning so you can understand the full story and a heavy burden this has been on me. We had known of each other for years before we interacted, and were seeing each other for a few months before anything was official. We started officially dating on March 17th, 2023, giving each other 100% of our attention, time, and effort with no arguments. After that, time passed and small things became huge issues, which were over Discord at first. Alex felt that because I am home all day and work from home that I would be able to call 24/7 and completely shut out any other social interactions I have with my friends. To avoid that, I invited him into my groups and stopped working as much. These small arguments worsened to the point where he would turn on his camera and start shouting at me on call. That's weird. Why would you don't need to turn on your camera for that? But that's interesting. He's gone as far as to tell me to self-harm at this point after I told him about my history prior. This would be accompanied with multiple horrible messages calling me a whore, a bitch, and slimy. He would also tell me that I caused arguments and an excuse for me to leave him, saying, I don't know how I ended up with someone like you. Wow. That's, wow, okay. Screenshots, okay. Now or no, I'm with everyone, but I can leave. Don't worry, I'll just go to bed. Okay. What a day. Guess everyone has got something better to do. Nobody wants to me around. It's class. I love this. I love it. After asking for a break, join. Go on it now. Join. Child, join. Fuck off, Xbox. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck? Okay. You can't give me 10 minutes to calm down and then talk. Am I mind reader? You hung up on me before I could say anything. You fucking retard. Haha. You knew. Stop calling me shit, Alex. How much that pissed me off. Cry. I don't care. I am. For why? Because I am in a state. Okay, I'm assuming they're both British, so it's gonna be. The fuck? I'm assuming they're both. I'm assuming she's also British, so some of their slang is gonna be a struggle to read through. Okay, well, forget it all then. I did all I could. No, you literally said how I ended up with someone like you. If this is the best you had to offer, then I guess that's literally it then, considering where I am right now, but you can't do that. And I'm throwing idiots talk, yawn. You act like a retard, so call me. You say everything wrong on text, I'll stop them because you're fucking stupid, so call me. God, I hate, if you're saying like a serious message, type it all in one. Because you're fucking stupid, so call me. Nope, I'm not. Yes. You clearly are. Bye, fuck you. Weird fucking idiot. You win. Fuck you. Understand I didn't call because you're insulting me. Fuck you. Jesus Christ, dude. Please don't be silly over this. I'm just scared of annoying you. Yeah, okay, it's all good. Another time. You sure? No, like once your work is done. Like when you aren't stressed out. I was fine with today. I'm nearly done. And I thought you could help with the HelloFresh stuff. But yeah, just do whatever. I said the other day I wanted you to ask me to come over, etc. And if you don't want to today, let's not do it. Kind of the opposite of what I wanted, so let's leave it. I got stuff to do. I said I want to once your work is done. I asked if I can after. I'm going to go back to work now. Talk later. What the fuck, dude? That's wanting the attention from your partner, and then whenever they're trying to work with you, and then you're just being like, whatever. That's getting mixed signals here, just like, well, I am. You can reread and see why. If you don't want to do today, I'm not being silly. And just because you said that, I'm scared. Doesn't mean anything to annoy you while you're. You didn't listen the other day, I guess, when I told you I wanted you to make me feel like I mattered a little more. Jesus, dude. She literally asked if. Oh my God, that. Lol. Literally the roundabout way of saying, can I not come over today? But putting it in my court. Are you, oh my God, dude, is a retard. That's like the literal opposite of, what? She's literally saying, hey, after you're done with your work, can I come over? Like, the fuck? Like the fuck, nigga? Like what? Can I come over when you aren't working so we don't repeat yesterday? How about I don't want to piss you off. Don't come over at all. What? What the actual fuck? That'd be easier, I think. I literally said I'm scared. Okay. Nah, this has pissed me off, making it my choice over something already arranged. You asked me to ask more. I just did, and that's a problem. Then trying to back me into a corner. What corner is she trying to back you into, dude? She's literally just asking if she can come over after you're done with your fucking work. She's not trying to, you're a fucking YouTuber. She's not trying to impede on your fucking, like, your shit, my guy. One second. Let me clean these off. Alright. Oh, this is fucking long. Holy shit. I'm just seeing the fucking 82 pages. This is the 82 page thing. We already back me in a corner. Okay. Call me funny man. I just said I understand you and you said you hate me and goodbye. Have a good day, man. Stop fucking talking over me. You're unbearable to talk to. I can't cope with it. You got what you wanted. See ya. I didn't. I wanted reassurance. Got an argument instead. Shut up. Please fuck off. I'm annoying for saying I still want to see you permanently on. Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. I said to forget all this and let me see you. After you said you hate me, I hate you genuinely. Like, stop. You set this up. Alex, what the fuck? No, you didn't. What the actual fuck? I don't even want to go with you. What the fuck is wrong with you? Fuck that. Why the fuck are you being horrible? Then I tried cheering you up. You said I'm annoying. Chill out. Literally fuck off. K night. You annoying cunt. I turned off my cam. Don't enjoy talking to you. What the fuck? Stop being horrible. Horrible. I'm being dead truthful. You can't stop insulting me. One good day. You go home. Truthful? Okay, fine. Ruin it. Goodbye. Good night, man. Like, I hate being that guy, and I understand that, like, abusive relationships are complex, and sometimes it's not, for girls, it's not always the easiest to just, it's because it's just how I am personally, is, like, if you're being treated bad, like, if my partner did some shit like this to me, like, the first time, boom, okay, it's over. See ya. Like, I don't and could never understand the logic. To me, it's not that hard to just be like, okay, well, you're being a fucking terrible shithead, literally telling me to fuck off and saying horrible shit to me. I'm done. Goodbye. Some tools might be unavailable due to heavy traffic in this file. After screaming at me in calls and disregarding everything I have ever said, he would explain how it is always my fault and that I should apologize, that I should fix it and fight for him after he has made it worse by completely dehumanizing and degrading me. I would get breakup threats because I interacted with my followers' tweets, which I would then apologize for after he made it very clear he was upset but demands more from me. With abuse, though, it's all manipulation. There's a lot of cases of women leaving and ending up dead. Well, yeah, but I mean, that's why when you leave, you go to the police, especially if she's been recording stuff and if she has like all this evidence and stuff of like abuse and threats on her life and telling her to kill herself. Like, I don't know the British legal system, but I would assume that like that could probably, you know, get him in some legal troubles or with the law or some law trouble. I don't know. This would be followed by him continuing to call me a bitch and threatening, I'm going to refollow everyone I unfollowed for you if you're going to be like that. Which, by the way, I found later on he was still interacting with many people he had old relations with and found him stalking his ex with her old nudes in his phone. Stupid ass, you pissed me off. And I'm done with your stupid ass. It is so fucking weird that you pissed me off and you now mad that you will die for liking that tweet. I won't. That's not it. Haha. Ha. I don't care about that. I apologize for that. I'm going to go refollow all the people I unfollow for you. If you're gonna be like that, then it can be like that. Calling me shit. I'm done. Go follow them. Bye. How do you not understand? I hate you. The police don't always believe us, just like the O.J. Simpson and Nicole case, the police was massively big fans of O.J. Well, the O.J. thing is a lot more complex than just the police being fans of O.J. That didn't really have much to do with the police. You're on purposely being so dense because I know you know I'm right. You're just going to be difficult on purpose because it's what you done. I don't know why you make everything hard. You literally just can't sit here and roll over on something so tiny. I did. I said sorry. Wasn't that what got us here? I'm going to link all of the horrible messages that have been sent to me. They consist of him calling me unlovable, whore, psycho, constantly calls me sick, telling me he doesn't want to be with me, breaks up with me, then takes it back. Then after all of these arguments, he apologizes and love bombs me for forgiveness. For context, in regards to me, I have depression, and he made it severely worse when he would insult me and make me feel like he doesn't care or love me. I found it hard to stay happy every day dating someone who said these things so easily to me, feeling no remorse or guilt. He just flew past the days like nothing ever happened. This was immensely draining on my side. I don't know if this is just me, if this is just a me thing. So I've been scared to talk about this because I'm worried I won't be easily understood. People will question why I even stayed, and believe me, I wish I could turn back time, but I believed his lies when he apologized to me, and I really tried to believe he would stop going so far if I asked him to. I thought I was good enough for him to stop calling me a whore or tell me to die or threaten to leave in every argument. And not to sound, I don't want to sound like mean or dismissive, but like if this was like a repeated thing for him, to me I thought he would actually change for me. Like that works for like maybe the first 2 times it happens, but if it was happening more than that, I think that you kind of lose the ability for that explanation, because like he's showing that he's already shown that he's not going to. He's just going to keep repeating it. Not to sound dismissive, but it's just like once or twice, okay, I can understand it, but like after that, it's like no, he's showing that this is a clear like habitual course of behavior for himself. It was intentional. I wanted this to happen. The little bit about gluten was genius. Good night. You're a freak because even though you know I called you to buy you your fucking correct food, you hung up on me. Talk about grateful. You got a weird way of showing it. I said thank you multiple times, but you can't get that through your thick skull, so why hang up on me? Wow. When I mistake your shitty attitude for being shitty. You're being so mean for what? You have me like 2 seconds because you're a silly cunt. I was sad. I'm gonna sound sad. Talk about kicking someone while they're down. But you keep talking over me. Now you're finding anything to be mad at, so you don't hear shit. Because you said it was my attitude. All right, Alice. And this was before I hung up. If this is what you want, I'm mad at you. It's what you want. You're making it. I don't like you. I hate you. What the fuck? Look at you go, giving me 50. What? I don't care. I'm not stupid. I do care. Yes, you are, mate. Now I feel we can gather why Will and James don't collab with him anymore. Yeah, I guess so. That sounds about right, Gabe. That does sound about right. Because all things aside, like they had some good content back in the day. They had some good content because it was Will, James, him, and Memulus had like didn't they have like a little like YouTube group? I forget what it was called, but I think they had like a little YouTube group. It might have been more than just those 4, but I remember something like that. You're so horrible. You're dumb as fuck. No call for you then. Too stupid to pick up. You deserve it. I'm done with you. I don't actually care. I don't deserve it. I genuinely think I've completely fallen out of love with you because you simply just don't try. You can't even see I made progress while I'm in bad moods. I reassure you, I stop and say thank you. You are so horrible. Wow, I tried so hard. Was going to say something on call. You didn't, but you keep hanging up. Leave me alone. I'll get my dad to pick up my things. I think you got what you wanted. You got what you wanted. Woman, you are crazy. You said to break up. You wanted it. I do. I don't want to be with you. You're too much work. I changed and tried. You're stressing me out. My best. You hung up on me a day after this. When I say I changed, this was because Alex had a very big issue with me when I sounded sad. If I woke up upset after I explained to him that I'm depressed, I had to calmly approach him and watch my tone when I couldn't even get out of bed. I end up hanging up if he reacts badly and screams at me because I'm fed up with the abusive screaming and I'm tired. And you kept changing the goalposts for no reason. You was denying it. Ah, okay. Imagine I say I'm sad and I got this. Fuck off, Alex. Fuck off, I CBA? Sarah, is that like British slang, CBA? Oh, can't be asked. Is that what it is? Is it can't be asked? Or can't be arsed? Is that what it is? I literally conceded because it's fucking pointless. But if it's not good enough, then fuck you and fuck off. Weird. Weird girl. Can't be asses. Asses? Okay. I thought it would be asked, but yeah, asked. Okay, I thought so. You could have said sorry straight away. On God, I did. You didn't. You denied it a lot. As soon as I realized you were being a freak, you didn't. Hello? I said sorry, wow, to shut you up. Jesus Christ. I was literally asking you questions and you kept going silent. Like, I'm not stupid. Deal with the consequences of being a cunt to everyone. What is that about? You're a fucking moron, mate. Can't stay blocked. Can stay blocked. Thanks, good night. Now you don't have to leave any calls. Fuck off. Won't ever say I'm sad again. Won't have to. I won't be listening. You just see me as an enemy. Let's leave it there. I'm not a cunt. I don't know you. No, you're good. It's I mean, same thing. It's not that obvious, you know, pretty, it's easy to tell that you I don't know. We barely know each other. Goodbye. What the fuck happened to you? Have you got a mirror? All I did was say I'm upset. I literally said, stop this. No, you should have listened and not shouted and denied in the beginning. Keep me blocked. You said shitty things. I don't want to talk right now. Sorry. Give me space, please. You are single, like, properly. I'm done. I wanted 10 minutes. What the fuck? Seriously, this can't do it. I didn't do anything. And whatever that says. Talk to me later if you still care. You're breaking my heart. Wish you could have just spoke to me with no arguments. I didn't want it to get this big at all. I didn't even want it to be a thing. I got sad my BF raised his voice like it really led to you leaving me. I know I'm blocked. I'm just talking to myself. I'm sorry. Goodbye. I love you a lot. I love you. Oh, Jesus. You can't even fathom it because I knew. You dumped me, called me stupid, and said I don't deserve better. You're lucky, so lucky. I'm not. I'm so not. Ha 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 ha. Bet that's clear what you want then. Yes, maybe a month ago I would carry this on, but this is like boring the fuck out of me. It's that hard to say sorry and leave it. There's no compromise to be had. I literally didn't care. You can't compromise. Said sorry because I don't care to save your life. I don't want to win. I just want you to shut up, frankly. And then, okay, so now we're going into Discord DMs. Didn't accept it. No, okay, fuck off then. Die. You didn't let me talk. Die. Wow. Die. You're just making it up as you go. Yes, I am. All eyes. Sorry, Alex. You don't have any grip on this. Sorry I said to leave the game. Good night. Stupid woman, I don't want you. Go away. I want to be alone. I don't have the energy. I said, what bit? You clearly have. You win. The bit where you told me to kill myself, the bit where you said you don't want me, the bit where you call me a dumb whore, what not? What bit? Boring, I quit. This, you win. I said thanks, fuck off. I said thanks, suck yourself, fuck yourself. You're a difficult little bitch. You're a cunt. Maybe you should have shut your fucking mouth. Thanks for apologizing. No, I'm good. I don't mean it. Wicked. Jesus. I don't mean it. Wicked. You don't deserve it. Bye. Of course, I love you, idiot. Please, though, give me an easy ride. The easiest fuck. I feel dreadful. Are you okay? Dumb question. Just thought I'd ask. Sorry. Give me an easy ride? Give me an easy ride? I don't know. Whatever. Still tried. So done. No, it's over. This is nothing. We're over. This is tiny. Really? I hate talking to you. No understanding at all. I do. No. You know you have so much. I'm sorry I shouted at you. Let's break up. No, I want to break up. I don't love you. Really, Monkus? I want to break up. You don't mean that. I want to be single so I can deal with my stuff alone. I was trying to get all this done before I went out. Everything was fine. Got to points in arguments he would poke until I gave a reaction, calling me names until I finally snapped. Whenever I would react, I would be threatened with a breakup. Jesus Christ. One sec. You delusional bitch. Fuck off. One second. Sorry, do you need help just drying my hair? No, it's just the thing that he said something about, like, give me an easy ride. I don't know if that's supposed to be slang or I don't know what that's supposed to, like, mean. But that, I mean, it's not really, like, a big deal. Let's see. Okay, no. Insulting me, you delusional bitch, fuck off. I said thanks. I don't know what bit you're saying sorry to. You just make it up. But thanks. Go away, psycho. That happened. Stop being mean. Just stop. You're the craziest woman I've met, genuinely. I'd rather just leave it. Be nice for peace of mind. Supportive? No, it's cool. So break up. That's your resolution? Yeah, genuinely. Wow. With everything going on, bye. I changed myself by suppressing my emotions and that I was not upset over previous arguments because he would get angry and tell me to get over it. Gives me easy ride like you'll get a head off people in live. Gives me easy ride like you'll get a head off people in live. Ahead of people in life. I don't know. I don't what it. Let's see. He would tell me I said sorry so you would shut up. These were one-sided narcissistic arguments telling me my feelings mean nothing and that they are based on wank. But when he is upset, I get spammed in my messages and 100 insults until I say sorry, no matter who was at fault. He would tell me he can change my life forever, that I need him and that I am nothing without him and what he does for me. He took out anger from his friends on me, telling me I can do everything I want alone without any of you. Did he say the N-word in one of the vids? We only watched 2 of the vids, because I didn't see that the doc part said read first. In the 2 vids we did watch already, which I'll play them again after we finish reading all this. If people want to, anyone who's here who wasn't there before, he didn't say the N-word in the 2 vids, so no N-words yet. But you know, I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure the N-word's probably coming at some point. Let's see. Oh wait. Okay, we should. Okay, here we are. And what will I do for you? Just take it for granted. I could change. I don't at all. Your life, I don't want you to forever. I just want you to be in it. Easy ride. If a job or action is easy, you can do it without difficulty or effort because it's not complicated and causes no problems. Okay. You couldn't do that for me. I can do everything I want alone without any of you. And frankly, because you haven't done what I do, I wouldn't. It's so easy to sit there like everyone else and cry about it being mean, okay? When you're a jobless freak. Imagine trying to teach retards like you and my mates how to do this. I have a job. It's fucking annoying. You don't. I'm contracted. I have a job. No, you don't, man. He does say it. It's in the video titled Following After. He did? I don't. We watched that one. I didn't. Did he say it? I thought I heard him say like the soft A, but I don't remember. Like whenever I hear the N word, I only view just the hard R as the N word. Because the soft A to me is that's not like a big deal. To me saying the soft A is nothing. I literally said it earlier this stream. I watched them all and I think I heard it, but unsure. I think I heard the soft A in the kicked following me after he kicked me video, but I don't remember. I think we only watched those two so far. Let's see. Work-related arguments would be weekly, nearly daily if I showed signs of me being sad over something he said to me. You should be fucking grateful that as someone with this expertise I actually have, tried to talk to you about something like that. This was him talking about whether I wanted to stream or make YouTube videos. If the conversation didn't go his way or I said I didn't want to do a certain thing, he would blow up and get upset because I wouldn't do it his way. Then continue to belittle me. I would always tell him I'm not with him for work talk. I don't care how much you can help me if all this will do is cause arguments. I don't care how successful I can be. He pushed it on me to take his knowledge and make videos with him when all I want is my boyfriend. I only ever wanted something personal and genuine, and I never got that. Fucking hell, dude. Hey, Abby, welcome back. You're all good. God, you're so set on me being a cunt to you. You don't even listen. I was just sad about it. My God. Yeah. Fuck off, Alice. Okay, you should be fucking grateful. Why? Someone with the expertise I actually have, wow, tried to talk to you about something like that. No, I didn't. Like everyone else, I said I was sad. I wasn't insulted. The fucking stupid idiots. I'm not a streamer who think they know better than their only man. I wasn't insulted, and I'm not everyone else. Who has actually done it all successfully? What? I hate that it's so annoying reading all, like, it's just a personal thing. It's so annoying reading all this because like they're typing little bits of a full statement in bits. It just kind of gets, it's kind of annoying. Can't even do that. I don't know. I'm tired. I got upset hearing about Twitch and I didn't even mention it. And I'm starting to think none of you are worth talking to about anything. Your own GF, too small-brained. Wow, go do it on your own. I'm just casually talking. Me too. You're annoying. You got offended as fuck. Okay, gather that. Take it in. Thank you. I'm telling you, I mean it. Yeah, got it. Jesus. I was telling you how I've always wanted to do it. Cherry pick my words. I was saying whether I know you or not, like it's a dream of mine. You know what I was fucking saying, idiot. Shut the fuck up. Okay, you know what I mean. Good night. So kill yourself, please. Jeez. I'm going anyway, so come with me, I guess. I don't care. You're a shit girlfriend, genuinely bad at it. I meant in the same sense, in the sense of I'm doing this 100%, no stopping me. Emotional level of a fucking brick. Just say yes, you dumb whore. You're thick, man. You're a bad BF calling me a bitch and insulting me every time you get slightly upset. Good night. See, we're on 28 now. I know, changes nothing. I haven't made anything up, okay? You were being a cunt. I'm sorry, yes. Adding 2 words in, yes, makes no difference. Okay, nigga. Oh, there it is. He said it. There it is. He said it right there. So at least as far in the doc, from the videos, there was at least one, we think. But as far as the doc goes, there's the first one. Again, I'm not shocked. Yeah, I don't think really anybody is. Too little, too late. I'm sorry. Always is too late. Just answer the fucking question straight away. Surely. Yeah, sorry. With a smile or not. Sure, I don't care. Done. You could have listened. I was sad. I wasn't crying. To a genuine master plan for free. Yup. But you just, no thank you. Can't. I'd rather my BF. Why? My God, man. Like, okay, you're the worst. You actually can't. More insults. Stop. Fix it up. You dumb bitch blocking you. Wow. It comes across as like he was just trying to make her into another he wanted her to be like a content creator and like build her up to where he probably would have ended up using that help that he would have given her like to hold that over her head and like be able to like be like, no, all of your success is because of me. And like, yeah. And it probably would have like been like another stream of income for them, because I guess his channel was having issues. I don't know, or probably just declining. So you said wicked. Mentally you can't. Bye. You're a dumb whore. You only just said you understood with the literacy of a child. Shut me down. I said wicked. Use your brain. You have permanent attitude, never ending. Let me actually. Let me zoom this in a little bit. There we go. That looks better. I'm done. Block me. You definitely were giving me shitty attitude. Yeah, I won't unblock you though, because talking to you is like talking to a brick. Maybe don't be a dumb whore. If that stops me getting called a dumb whore, yay. Bye. That'd be like so much cooler. Dumb whore. Jesus, I do. And you just went to moaning. I have. No. You was rude. I got offended. Rude. You offended me. Nigga, that's just the truth. That's it. Okay, idiot. Okay, you'd understand. You'd understand it, I guess. And Logan Paul was shit, and we were all shit, but we learned. Yeah, tried. I don't even know why I'm explaining teabag. Oh wait. Is that like an acronym? Teabag? Is that like an acronym? I just hate people making it seem like what I'm doing is actually rude. Like, kill yourself. I just told you how to make 6 figures, so fuck off. It's annoying. I understand. Imagine telling people how to make 6 figures on and 3... What? He told me you're like everyone else, stupid fucking idiots who think they know better than the only man who has successfully done it all. I said I wanted to stream on Twitch, and he gave me reasons why it wouldn't work and reasons not to. I got sad because I was planning so much, set up my channel, went to him all happy about doing my own thing. TBAG, is that like an acronym? I don't even know why I explained teabag. Went to him all happy about doing my own thing, and he devalued it and called me small-brained. I don't think I'm good enough sorry to do it. That's just like how it works. I'd said anything else. If I said anything else, I'd be making it up. Like, what don't you understand? It's not like a magical road. Then I won't bother. Let's drop it. With a million choices, or you'd be doing it now, wouldn't you? Yeah, so just let me tell you. Something there. Please, you are careless. I would do anything for you. I will. You get to sleep in all day. I don't. I want to get my shit together. I have to get up and do my shit. I would help us too. I know, and me. I know it would. That's no doubt. Alex, you're my human. I would go anywhere and everywhere with you, even in shit. I wouldn't stop standing by your side. I haven't even heard your voice in a day, and I miss you like fuck. Or it actually means have a cup of tea with teabag. Maybe, but I doubt it, just because it's like it was the context. I'm pretty lost with myself, and it's no doubt it rubs off on us. I really don't mean it to. I struggle even understanding what the point is for me. What do I offer? Why is he with me? I question it all the time, and that has clearly rubbed off without me even realizing. And I don't want to do that. and I can offer you more. I can do more. If I didn't think I could, I would have given up or let you go. But I know I can. I know I want to. I know I can't not do it. I canceled everything this weekend because I was gonna come to you instead. But I know you're working, you have a lot on, but all I want to do right now is be next to you and really fucking tell you I didn't mean for any of this. I can't even explain how hard I fucking love you. I dyed my hair fucking pink if that isn't a cry for help. I know I'm not... What? I know I'm not my best. I know I don't think. I know I need to be better and pick my shit up. I know I need to suck it up and accept not everything is rainbows. Does this mean I can't post... does this mean I can't post us anymore? You mean the world and everything to me. Alex would tell me he meant it when he said these horrible things to me, but would tell me he didn't mean it after he had calmed down. He told me to shut up. One second. He told me to shut up and kill yourself after I told him it was a dream of mine to expand into other platforms. He has called me the N-word after I've said sorry about the situation. I said sorry for telling him my goals and dreams, and he belittled them all, trying to take control of what I wanted to do. When I got sad, he got angry. You could have listened to a master plan for free, he said. I feel like this should have been at the beginning of that whole section of texts. That's nitpicking, but, you know. This feels exhausting. It really is. It really kind of is, you know. Yeah. One sec. Ugh. He would tell me to die constantly, told me that he didn't want me and that he could easily replace me. At this point in time, I have broken down to his level. I end up calling him what he is, and I lose all sense of reality because how can this be real? This can't be real. He can't mean any of this and still love bomb and stay with me, right? At this point, I'm also scared of starting any argument, so I say sorry excessively. After telling me he isn't mad anymore, he ends up telling me we are over and starting over again. Again, another argument about content creation. He goes, it's easy to sit there like everyone else and cry about it when you're a jobless freak. Imagine trying to teach retards like you and my mates how to do this. Yeah. I would reply explaining how he was rude and that I got offended. He goes on to say, nigga, that's the truth and kill yourself. I just told you how to make 6 figures, so fuck off. I told him how I don't think I am good enough to do it, and he would just insult me more. Insult me more. Okay. How far into this are we? Okay, we're about halfway through it. Dumb you are. Yeah. You just passed up on genuine knowledge to cry. Threatened to break up and call me a bitch. Gay. Good progress. Wow. Because you're infuriating. Just listen. Imagine. One sec. Oh, shit. Okay. We ended up going on holiday together to Italy in July, and an argument came about when he was watching a video about a girl being hypersexual after trauma. I opened up to him about my sexual assault and the trauma that I have been through myself. In response to this, he tells me he doesn't want to know what has been done to me by other guys. What the fuck? And I ended up leaving into another room crying. He threatened to leave and get a flight back on his own, taking into account this was only my 3rd time abroad, and he knew that it would make me very upset and scared. Like, he knew I needed him there with me. Bringing up weird shit on our first holiday, you ruin every moment. I have no fond memories with you. I spoke about something I went through and the trauma, opening up to him about my experience with sexual assault, and this is how he responded. Because you're fucking weird. Yep, it's you. Bringing up weird shit on our first holiday, ruin every moment, was you too. I have no fond memories with you, actually none. What's the point in this? Saying all this, what are you getting from it? Just moments when you're not being a huge... I'm assuming he said cunt. We're going to assume he said cunt. He ended up canceling coming to see me on my birthday, or forgot it, and went to see Star Wars with his friend instead of seeing me. Wow. That actually pisses me off. That actually pisses me off excruciatingly. That's insane. When I told him it was my birthday, he ended up going out after the movie to grab a gift and eventually came to my place at midnight. I spent the whole day waiting for him. He invalidates my feelings after I said I got upset about it. Tried to justify it by hanging out properly before my birthday came. Let's properly hang out today. I'd love to. I can only come over super late on Monday, by the way. How come? Star Wars event at 7. My dude. How about, like, I don't know, why not invite... How about invite your girlfriend to come with you? Fucking retard. Like, what? Like, include your... Like, I cannot imagine not including my girlfriend in, like, anything I'm going to do. Like, any event I'm going to go to, any sort of thing I want to go to, I can't imagine not at least trying to involve my girlfriend with it. That's crazy. At this time, he was looking to move house, and I helped him. He assumed I was going to move in with him without asking me beforehand. I was brave enough to tell him I'm scared to move in with you because of how you treat and insult me, and begged him to stop doing it and that he had to change. I end up calling him what he is and standing up for myself. No, it isn't pretty. Star Wars sucks, so I'd be pissed, Lamau. Mods, time Sarah Ann out for Infinity. I'm kidding. Cancel the date, find your own house, preferably a smaller one away from me. I'm tired of fucking life lessons. You ain't got fuck all real shit on. If you can't apologize, block me, leave me. I got more important shit than your feelings. You can't apologize or stop insulting me, go away. Especially when your feelings are based on absolute wank. I got more important shit than your feelings. Tells me enough, goodbye, Alex. Wank, you insulting me? Keep pushing, you lost. Is wank. Just accept, is you insulting me wank? That you were being a dumb woman and move on and go. How can I actually help you? Wow. Instead of being a burden, be useful. Push my videos back. Stop moaning to accommodate you. Offer to bring you a headset. Sort your head out. And then you start going on about how you're scared to move. Just die in a fucking hole. With you, a cunt. You sad little cunt. Who does this will do. You had to reassure me. Ooh, my feelings. That it will be okay. Yeah, I heard you the first 10 times. I'm assuming he said hate you? Yeah, hate. You wasn't. Letters, you got mad straight away, didn't let me talk, didn't listen to me. Please hurry yourself in the fucking garden. You're a child. You were like this when we met already, likewise. You sold me a dream, then I saw how much of a loser cunt you was. I will be fine without you to everyone around you. You are nothing without me, including me. Lamau, wow, how controlling and toxic and grim. Don't worry. Okay, bye. I'd save a lot of money having to carry you around. You don't need to talk anymore. It's done. Stop moaning. Fuck our anniversary. I got it. We didn't make it. I'll take someone else out next week. You fucked it. Wow. But now you can fuck yourself, to be honest. You have to stop and learn to shut up. Being a cunt, fuck off. Start working. Get a hobby. For the love of God. Fighting people in comments. He talks to his GF so sweet. It's low life behavior. He's so domestic. He's so domestic. It's adorable because you had to make it this. Look how abusive and cunty he is. Because you're a melt. Is melt just like a different form of calling somebody like a cunt or a bitch, Sarah? I keep on having to ask Sarah what shit means because she's my resident British interpreter. She's not on payroll though. Fuck that shit. I ain't paying nobody. All I have are indentured servants. He proceeds to tell me, die in a hole, you sad little cunt, after all I asked was for reassurance. Fucker anniversary. Okay, she's basically just recapping everything it said. I called him abusive, and then he calls me a melt. I told him I was going to bed, having not had any previous arguments, and this started a clash because I said I said it in a bad tone. He goes, I'm going to fucking kill you, and I'm going to break your neck. Let me take a sip. Someone who is a wimp or a coward. Okay. I thought it was something like that. I knew it was like an insult. I just didn't remember if it was like a different like a bitch, cunt, or if it was like something like that. Okay. That's on you. I said I'm going to bed. Those words exactly. How did you say it, you thick cunt? I said I'm going to bed. Thanks. Oh wait, is that an insult? Welp. Stop pretending to be stupid. Blocked. Looks like my time is done. Bye. Because you're insulting me constantly, dumbass. Get a head check. Because you decided to pretend I made it up. What the fuck? No, what made what up? Oh my god, I admitted what I did. I'm going to fucking kill you. So, said sorry for my tone. That's not abusive at all. I'm going to break your neck. Jeez. Again, this is over my tone being low because I was previously already sad. I had apologized over call and it wasn't enough. I'm very sorry about yesterday, and I know I crossed a line when I was angry. It wasn't right to do, no matter how mad I am, and I'm sorry I went that far. After that argument, the same month is when we moved in with each other. This is when things got more real for me, and I decided to start nodding things down, recording and texting my mom. Dude, that's fucking crazy. Hi, love. How's things? Miss you. Things are fine, then bad. Oh wait, okay. This is with her mom. Her mom. Okay, got it. Things are fine, then bad. Fine, then bad. When I say fine, I mean I've not forgiven or feeling better, but I'll move on so he stops complaining and being mad that I'm upset from his actions. I've never wanted to leave someone so badly or come home so badly. I can't help holding back tears whenever I think of coming home away from this hellhole. I'm literally on the brink of a breakdown whenever I see you and Dad. I just want to be home. Alongside that, I can't believe I've been putting up with someone like this with no morals or human emotions, and he scares the shit out of me. Like, I'm sorry. I hate to say this, but it's like kind of bad parents that your daughter is texting you that like she's in a hellhole and all this shit, and like, especially like as a guy, I can't imagine in the future having a daughter and knowing that she texts me or her mom something like that and not just immediately driving out there and beating that fucker's ass and moving her out. Like, I'm sorry, but I just cannot imagine not doing that. As like, I'm not a father, at the moment, but I can't imagine being a dad and not doing that. Like, I don't understand how you could have any other reaction other than to drive down there, beat his ass, take whatever legal punishment you get from the law, whatever the fuck, and then get your daughter out of there. Because that's what's more important. He will argue, and I don't want to live with a guy where I have to suffer in silence or be quiet. That's literally hell. He wants a little minion to love him and need him. He tells me I need him. He is Satan. He needs you to need him. Fuck off. It isn't 1935. I will say it's not exactly unusual to want your part. Well, okay, maybe need is, yeah, okay, no, saying that you want your partner needs to need you is is wrong. I was thinking of something else in my head. And he broke my glasses the last argument for no reason and hid them. OMG, that's psycho. He will gaslight until I react. When I do, he will call me crazy like he didn't just scream in my face for an hour. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Oh, we're over halfway now. We're over halfway. We had the worst arguments I've ever experienced with anyone, but after the move, it became even worse. On the 4th day of living together, on the 19th of October, he had taken it to the next level and got physical in a fight. It started as a screaming argument where I begged him to leave me alone and to just stop. I ended up trying to get away from him, and he followed me. I went to walk downstairs, and he grabbed my hood and pulled me back until I fell on the floor. He told me that I'm not getting away, so I got up and made a run for the bathroom. He gets in my way and grabs me, puts me in a headlock, and covers my mouth because I'm screaming for him to get off me. I go to the bathroom and locked it behind me, and he screams from the other side, calling me crazy, telling me to leave the house after I've asked him to leave me alone. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus. But to be honest, as soon as it goes shit again, I'm out and I'm coming home. Makes it easier. I'm not happy with you taking any more shit. You don't have to. You deserve better. Is bear on cat or kitten blink food now? Any blink D. One second, guys. You're right. I'm not going to take any more. I just feel weird leaving without saying anything when he's calmed down. I feel a bit stuck right now. You don't owe anybody anything, and if he hasn't apologized slash groveled, then he shouldn't be surprised. And it doesn't stop at words. It starts there and gets worse. If he's already pushed you over and put his hands over your mouth, he will punch you eventually. Then he'll a fun video to defend. Then he'll a video to defend himself against. But do not let it get that far. Get out. How about just get your daughter out? Just show up and get her out. Like, I'm sorry, but like, come on. Some other days after that argument, he would scream in my face, telling me to kill myself multiple times in arguments over small things. He would walk away, then come back angry as if he couldn't leave without screaming, having me back down and be silent until I broke down. This evolved into the point where I would be shaking and scared for my life every time he came close or was in the room as me whilst arguing. He still blamed me for our arguments, and to get back at me, he started with small, petty things, like breaking my glasses without me knowing and throwing them away in the trash. He even helped me go look for them, pretending he was innocent until I finally suspected he did indeed throw them away, and he laughed whilst admitting doing so, acting like it wasn't a big deal. I ended up feeling detached from reality because I woke up depressed daily. Some days I didn't want to be near him or be intimate with him, and this would spark arguments, and he would get angry at me for still being upset over something he had done a day or a few days before. I was so disgusted by him and his actions towards me. I didn't want him to even be near my own cat, calling him his when he wasn't, and making shitty jokes about taking the cat away from me. This would always just end in me picking up Bear and leaving the room. He ended up being secretive over his phone to what I then discovered was him stalking his ex on all social platforms. It's been years since they broke up, and I found her old NSFW pictures he kept of her. He said sorry, and that was that. That was it. That's fine. Let's record again tomorrow. For me? What's wrong? I don't trust you. Weird as shit. What? Why? Why are you being so secretive? Why don't you let me look? Guilty AF, go away. Look at what? Never was an issue before. Why is it now? The 28th of December was the day I decided to no longer put up with his behavior. I was getting the house ready for his parents to come over for dinner as Alex did not clean or prepare anything. He must have thought I was angry at him because as I'm cleaning the kitchen, he was constantly asking me if anything is wrong. I tell him multiple times I'm fine and nothing is wrong, I just want to clean. He started shouting, getting hysterical, thinking I'm lying and that I'm pissed off. I say very few words due to the fact that I am mentally drained. I had nothing left in me when we had these arguments. I barely said anything. He asked for tasks he could do to help in panic. I tell him to wipe the sides of the kitchen counters, to take out the bins, etc. He starts screaming after I gave him more than one task, telling me he can't handle more than one at a time. So after he overreacts, I start to walk away. On my way out of the kitchen, he kicks me in the back, and I turn and say nothing. Okay. Sorry, my throat's getting like real dry. Okay. Literally you. What the fuck? Reminding you as you seem to have forgotten how abusive you are. And I forgave and forgave. Man, stay the fuck away from me. You kicked me. You psychotic freak, I'm not fucking dealing with this. I'm going, it's adding to the report. You start shit today, you weird freak. Do you think it's fucking fair to do what you did earlier? Be honest. You actually think what you did in the kitchen was normal? After yesterday, you pulled the same shit. You kicked me. And I told you not to, woman. Jesus. You freaked out, not me. Fucking answer the question. You're mental trying to convince yourself it wasn't you. Bye. You ever talk about me again? Hardly. Bye. Oh my god, then fucking leave me, you weird cunt. I did. Jesus, idiot. You win, you're so cool, weird fucker. Yep, I do, because I finally left you after all the shit I took. You win, okay. Lyrics and flow, we work together on beat, so when he's back from holiday, we're gonna go record properly in studio as well as some other songs we got planned. I'll come pick you up and drop you at your parents' house. Okay. Yo, that looks like my monitor whenever I accidentally broke it. That's pointless. At this point, it was the second time he'd hurt me, and I was scared, so I texted my friend to pick me up, and I started panicking. He follows me around the house, screaming random things at me, trying to justify his actions for going too far. I recorded this because I was scared he would hit me again. I say nothing, and I am panicking to the point where I am sweating from fear as he is following me, screaming at me, calling me the N-word and useless, etc. After I left, I later picked up my things after he threatened to throw them outside. A 4K setup. I guess that means $4,000 setup, I'm guessing, or 4,000 pounds. I found everything on the floor and taken apart. The keyboard was smashed and scattered everywhere. He claimed the keys had fallen off of my keyboard when he was packing it all away. When I got home and plugged everything in, I found the monitor screens were both smashed to bits, the keyboard broken, and the camera too. Jesus. After I ended the relationship, he tried to manipulate me, telling me we just need time and that he will change, and begged me to give him a chance to change and make things better. This went on for months. He kept doing this, then getting angry when I didn't give back the same energy. Of course I didn't, because I had come to the realization that I was abused, lost, and had no idea what to do at the time. He started doing little things he knew would get my attention in an attempt to spark any conversation, like following exes or people we argued about, girls he slept with and kept pictures of. Started trying to get me back into the house, telling me he's put the bins out and asking me to come over for dinner. He ended up arguing with me over situations with me not wanting to give him time or attention. Of course I don't. I left him, he abused me. He couldn't accept this. I ended up blocking him, and he finds another social platform to message me on and argue. I blocked him again, so he ended up messaging all of my accounts, including the account that I made for my cat Bear, asking and begging for a phone call so he can move on. After everything he did, he was still thinking about himself and how he could make it better for him. I kept telling him that I didn't want to call or meet him. I told the truth, man, of how I feel. I don't care, you did it again. So you just get to ignore me? Leave me alone, you're horrible. Okay, fuck off, you annoying cunt. See? Fuck you, yeah bye. Yeah, bye. Stop fucking agitating me. Oh my god. It really puts me down. It's no excuse for how I acted though, and I apologize for that. I just want to spend time with you so I can make stuff better. I don't want to make stuff better. Here to apologize again. I'm sorry. Are you up? I'm upset and I miss you and I want everything to be normal. I will do everything I can to get you back starting today. What do I do then? Stop being mean. Okay, I'm sorry. Can we call? Just 5 minutes. Apology, then I'll go. Okay, I'll stop texting you and give you space. I fucked this. Good morning. Have a good day. I miss you a lot. Photo. Go on. Let me cook though. The house is all clean. I just put the bins out. That isn't hot. It's basic living, kid. Nice. Let's see. This looks like Instagram. No, I think is that Facebook Messenger? I don't know. This is Instagram. I don't know what this messenger is. And say goodbye properly. I can move on unless I can't move on unless we call, to be honest. Lol, why? So you can call me everything under the sun? Sure, bud. I can completely cut you off if we call, but I will struggle if we don't. That's gonna suck for you. I don't want to fight. I want to end it. Some sort of voice message. We're even. Let me take a second here, please, if I can. Like I abused you like you did me. Yeah, pound. Yeah. I didn't mean it like that. Imagine. Why say it if you don't mean it? No, seriously, I didn't. Yep. Jesus Christ, my guy. Let me move this down. Oh yeah. Wait. Actually, I didn't need to because my fucking chair just falls on its own. Yeah, the one on the right is Instagram. I don't know what the one on the left is. I thought it was like Instagram or Facebook maybe, but I don't think so. Let's see. No, seriously, I didn't. Yep, bye. I meant even as in don't talk anymore. Don't talk anymore because we're both so hurt. You didn't wrong me like I did you. I know that. It's so fucking serious what you put me through. You know that, right? I know you know how fucking messed up this can be for you because you know you did so much wrong. God, I know that more than anything. You fucking know you're sick and you're saying I did the same. But I thought I would have a chance at talking to you and saying sorry. And I really don't want to have that taken away. Thanks for the sorry. I don't forgive you. I don't want to beg for you back. I want to call and say sorry. I'm not asking you to forgive me. I don't owe you that time. I just wanted to apologize to you like real people who were together for nearly a year. Jesus, they were only together for like nearly a year? They weren't even together. Wait, what the fuck? So what, they were like only together for like what, maybe half a year and then moved in together? Like what the fuck? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. And you didn't. It's like so hard for me to have just cut off. You just kept on doing it like completely and got worse. Until it actually got domestic and serious and you're saying we're even. I got worse because I'm self-destructive. We're even. And every time we didn't call, I got worse. Yeah. Eventually, he tells me I deserve better and gets all sorry for himself after he realizes I'm actually not coming back. He sends me apologies and owns up to everything he's ever done to me in voice notes and videos, crying while still... Did the lights just fucking flicker? What the fuck? I don't and won't... Wait, where was I? While begging me for a phone call so he can talk or move on. I don't and won't ever want to give him that. After I explained to him how he was abusive, he claimed that I was abusive too to try and spark a reaction, as afterwards he said, I'm joking. And I don't mean it like that. You didn't wrong me like I did you. I know that. He continuously begged me to call him so he can apologize and wanted me to forgive him. He ended up sending things to my house like teddy bears and flowers, his hoodie that had been sprayed heavily with his aftershave, and letter to try and achieve this. He mentions, I wish you had broken up with me to my face. I did when I walked out the door with my things after he kicked me. Alice, talk to me. Are you gonna fucking send the damn text phone? There we go. Talk to me. If there's a chance I can spend every day trying to make it up to you, then I wanted to take it and show you I'm serious. But these are the last messages. If you do decide to contact me, I'll be here. There will be no more contact from me. The letter speaks for itself, and I'm not going to make you be in something you don't want to be in. I don't want you to make it up to me. You know you don't mean this. You carried on for months and got worse and worse. You're doing whatever works in your favor right now. I was wrong for the way I handled it, but I understand. I let you down, but I don't want to lose you forever. I want to come over and talk in my heart. I want to run to you right now. I was scared of everything originally, and I'm not anymore. I just want to do right by you. I've got one last thing to deliver to you today that was left behind. What is it? Your onesie, and something I should have done long ago. I'll have to hand deliver it, and I've already booked the taxi. You won't see me, and I'll leave. Unsent a message. I'm on my way and got the taxi to take me straight back. It's there. I've gone now. I apologize for my handwriting. I can stop caring, then this stops happening. I stop fighting for you. I can let go. I want to be over you because the other option is fucking hell. Maybe you can just suck it up for all the abuse you gave me. Stalk me like you stalk your ex. I don't know. And I don't any of it. Don't deny it, maybe. I'm going now. Stalk my ex, man. You did that. Don't deny it now, bro. Leave it. So we ended on a big argument. Unreal. Fuck, wait. Well. Fuck, I just want to scream. We ended with you kicking me. I can't believe we can't fucking talk. Fuck, it's mental. It's mental. I can't do this. We ended with you kicking me. Bye. Man, seriously, I can't believe you won't just let this go. Let it go? Let it go? Cunt. That's crazy. Yeah, why won't you just let it go that I fucking kicked you? Okay, this must be, okay, like the one, okay. Yeah, no, sorry, I can't do this. I keep feeling sorry for you and letting you message me. It makes you feel like this is normal and that you can wait for me. You can't. There is no waiting for me. There is no us anymore. You destroyed it. You're going to ask why do you care about things that I do. You're going to ask why do you care about things that I do, then Alice. Well, it's because you were the one making all this effort to contact me. Fuck up, then apologize so I call you out on things you do that actually prove your statements wrong, so I call you out. I don't forgive you for abusing me. I don't think I ever will. I don't want you to contact me somewhere else after this multiple times. I've blocked you on maybe 8 things now, and you need to take that as a very obvious sign that I don't want to be near you. I've struggled cutting contact with you out of my own fear and damaged mindset you've created. Even just thinking about calling you or getting anywhere near you again or being fine again with you or getting back with you scares the living shit out of me, and that's what you've done to me. You can make excuses, say it was my fault, I made you do it, but we all know that's invalid. It's taken me so much courage to actually finally say this to you, but I don't know. Maybe don't domestically abuse someone next time. I don't know what you expect from me. Don't try and beg, etc. It's all fake. It's all out of fear because you're scared of everything I have on you, like everyone else in your life, and I keep falling for it. I fall for your lies and manipulation even when we aren't together anymore. Moral of the story, you're an abuser, and I want you to please leave me alone so I can actually heal from this. I've where was I? Have on you, everything else in your life. What story? You're an abuser. You leave me alone, so I can actually give him this. I've given you 10,000 chances to not call me disgusting names and gaslight me and start arguments over nothing even after I left you. You've damaged my mental health too far to explain, and I don't want to keep in contact with an abuser. This is unfixable. It never was fixable. You abused me. Wake up. If you continue to contact me anywhere else, I will need to take this further. Thank you. He sent her some voice messages. Also, I understand that crying isn't really acceptable, nor is saying I love you. I should have left that out. It takes away from what's important, which is how I treated you. I didn't want to not reach out and apologize, though. I didn't take responsibility for how I treated you, and I felt that wasn't right. Hey, can we talk about this? Did you hear everything? I'm so sorry, Alice. Shall I stop, or are you writing? Talk about what? There's nothing to talk about. There's a lot. No, there isn't. I said my piece. You said yours. What happens now? What do you think? I don't know. I wanted to try and make it right by you. I made a lot of excuses. I didn't realize how one-sided I was being. What do you mean by this? Is there no way I can work through this with you? Does that not make everything more understandable or different? I feel so conflicted about a lot of stuff. I'm sorry that I didn't apologize properly before. I know I was being hopeful. Okay, whatever. I'm too close. Why? Because I ruined it. I really was blind to so much. I relied on crutches, and I became what you wanted to avoid. And you did give me chances, and I wanted more from you. I wanted you to not just come back. I actually have PTSD. You tell me everything was big misunderstanding from you. Yeah, I know my actions have affected you. That's the thing. I know that you can't call me because of me. If I look at you, talk about you, think about you, I'm sorry for swamping you here. My heart pounds out of my chest. Yeah, it's the same for me. Is it though? But obviously for different reasons. I don't think you can compare this. Yeah, sorry. Every day I argued with you, I pushed it back because I was so desperate for this to be easy. I didn't want to work for it because I believed if you loved someone, it would be that simple. But you did love me, and I was making it impossible for you. And I have, and still am now. I can't go back and change it. I wish I could fix it. I wanted to put it right. I was so flawed, but how was I with, I don't know, doing it, blah, blah, blah. Thing we'd share, and it's killing me inside. More voice messages. I told you I loved you, and then when I would get so angry, other stuff that is pointless now, I was scoring points in my head. I was frustrated when we called because I was faking it, and I thought for couples to fix something, they would first pretend it was fine, then talk about it later. We should never have played. Let's see, a voice message, some videos, I'm guessing showing Polaroid pictures they took together. I was hurting you, insulting you, and then blaming you. I was terrible, and then I blamed it on my own issues. I am so sorry. I convinced myself we'd both fix each other, but I was just making our problems worse, and I couldn't have stopped it. But I was in a selfish mindset. Feels like a lifetime? What feels like a lifetime, Abby? They always do this? Yeah. We are currently on page 64 out of 82. So we've got what would that be, 18 more pages? I think, yeah. Yesterday was a low point for me, and I still just don't know how to feel, and I'm sorry I messaged you during it all. I don't want you to feel like you have to fix my problems. I know it's complicated, and I don't hold it against you. I hurt you, and you responded, and I understand. I know you have other stuff going on. Then a voice message. I never gave you time till it was too late, begging for calls after the fact. I wish I hadn't ignored how you're feeling about many things until it had got too big. I'm sorry for letting you down. The pain I feel is immeasurable and it must not compare to what you have gone through. I'm sorry for how selfish I have been. I told myself I was doing it for you, but I was wrong and it was a terrible excuse to treat you that way. The more I ran from this by arguing, the heavier it got. I am sorry. I didn't stop months ago. The pain you carry weighs on me a lot, and I should never have put this off. Was avoiding it all because I don't know how this kind of relationship. This is because she stopped giving him attention, huh? Yeah, she said her last. She sent her whole thing. She sent a whole thing previously. We'll scroll up a bit. It wasn't actually. Yeah, she sent a whole thing to him, basically just like being like, because he had been she had already started blocking him already on things, and he was going onto every platform he could, messaging her, and even like messaged her on her her cat's Instagram page or something like that. Reactive rage, yeah. I had to stop you somehow. Goodbye, because you don't talk to me. I told you to calm down. You put hands on me because I was screaming. Maybe stop doing what you was doing. So I just said, don't do it. Fuck off. That's all I said. Bye. Fucking excuses to do that, asshole. That's not what I said. What the fuck? I am deeply sorry for upsetting you and letting you down constantly. I hope one day you can forgive me and we can talk. From Alex. Jesus Christ, dude. It's when they poke and try to get a reaction to divert their bullshit to you losing it. Yeah. About the not having a house stuff. Words hold no weight for you. And instead of actually sitting down, I just sat on it and overthought it. Yeah, I've had this conversation with my mom recently. Good. I'm ashamed, Alice. You aren't here because I didn't get help. Something about posts. I felt like it was the right thing to do if you're upset. What would you post? I used to be abusive to my GF, so she reacted and started to hate me because of it. Crazy. I am not going to post. That's why I'm messaging you. Okay, and what do you want? I was hoping we could leave each other alone because enough has happened and I really regret it. My guy, you're the one that won't stop messaging her. She's already told you to leave her the fuck alone. Oh God, and here's the handwritten letter. Dear Alice, I'm so sorry for not fixing my behavior before, and I understand this might be too late or too little. I hurt you deeply, and I will spend forever trying to make that up to you. I'm sorry for blaming you for how I acted. I didn't take responsibility for how toxic I had become. I should never have made excuses for shouting, insulting, and pulling you. I regret our last night more than anything in the world. I am writing this because I want to show you how much I regret and am ashamed of hurting you. You are my world, and every day without you has been like opening opening to how you must have felt. Has been eye-opening to how you must have felt. Okay, there we go. I figured it out eventually. I'm not looking for forgiveness. I will spend every day trying to earn your trust. I'm writing this on the that I can, I don't know what that says, that I can work to be able to have that chance. I think I'm like, a lot of these words I'm kind of guessing because it's hard to read. I would do anything to win you back. You were right, and I'm sorry. I didn't listen. You are the love of my life, and I will never forgive myself for hurting you. I will spend every day working toward fixing what I broke. I promise to never downplay or ignore you ever again. I took time to reflect on everything, and I'm making steps to put myself right. Okay, what's this? All iCloud. Oh, I'm guessing this is all of the things that he had said to her. She like tracked them all down, or kept them all in a note. You're a huge fuck up, whore, cunt, freak, weirdo, bitch, slimy, slag, unlovable. I don't love you anymore, stupid. Everything I do will amount to nothing. You're on a never-ending ego trip, breaks up with me, blocks me constantly, called me a dog to his mom, tells me to shut up in front of his mates. I got more important shit than your feelings, especially when your feelings are based on absolute wank, that you were being a dumb woman and move on instead of being a burden. Goes to bed, sleeping, knowing I'm sad, says he can't be arsed. He's tired and he tried, excusing his words and insults, saying I can't take it, feeling no remorse for the insult he says to me, told me to cut myself again, said he would break my neck and kill me. He said you can't live without me. 19th of October 2023, day 4 since moving in together. Oh, so I guess this is like a journal diary type deal that she did in her iPhone notes. The first time he's gotten physical with me, I walked away for space for 1 minute. He grabbed my hood and pulled me back onto the floor, put me in a headlock and covered my mouth twice when arguing, calling me delusional crazy, tells me I need to leave when I've shut myself in a room, and telling I don't know, will dig and dig and dig at me hours, okay, until I break finally. I raised my voice and he looks at me, pauses, and calls me crazy and psycho after pushing for a reaction. Gaslighting, manipulating asshole. 28th of December. I argued, kicked me as I walked away. I moved out after that day. Reactive abuse. Oh, that's what you were, or kind of what you were saying. Reactive rage, yeah. During an argument, he broke my glasses and was silent about it until the following days. I asked him to help me look for my glasses, and he would not help. He would sit on the couch on his phone. I turned around to him and I said, wouldn't it be funny if you broke them and hid them from me? And suddenly starts smiling and tells me that he did break them and he had hid them from me days after. All right, where are we at now? We're at 70 out of 82. Ugh. 1 second. Ugh. There's so much more I could talk about, but I really don't want to relive it any longer. This was an awful, toxic relationship. I should have left just 2 months in knowing and finding out the kind of person he actually is. But that's what happens when a narcissist meets an empath. They feed off it. I had communicated my best, made him aware of what made me uncomfortable, and it wasn't listened to. Jesus Christ. This is fucking insane. I'm in no way am I trying to make myself look as if I never said anything mean. I went through months of this horrible treatment that words like these became the normal for when arguments came out. Words held no weight towards the end. I stooped down to his level and became reckless with my language to try to prove a point of this is how you treat me, so have it back. I was pushed to the point to react, and I'm so sad it got to that toxic point. But the extent this went with him saying death threats and physical acts was too far. This consisted of a lot of reactive abuse, and I lost myself. I understood he has his own mental health struggles, but it would and will never excuse the amount of trauma he put me through. He went into this with many issues already and projected them all onto me. He knows and admits to this. I want to also mention I know my mouth isn't clean. I swear for England in every sentence I speak, so I definitely gave it back at times when I got tired and pushed over the edge. I feel it's necessary to add that. Not really. It's just swearing. You can only take so much of someone belittling you and telling you they don't love you and that they hate you the whole time you're together. When you're meant to be in love, it tears you apart and changes you. Since all of this has happened and the public have speculated on their own from my vent posts and interactions, which I want to tell you is a cry for help, not attention. I have a problem with that wording, calling it a cry for help whenever your posts were well after the relationship was over. But that's just a personal thing. I wouldn't use the wording cry for help. I've had threats of story manipulation from Alex, so I want to clear all of these up before he gets the chance to try and victimize himself and disregard everything he's done to me. I'm not afraid to own up to anything I've done because I only ever reacted after the abuse was drilled into me. Let's see. 10 more pages. And then there's just like the other videos or whatever to look at. Go away then. I hadn't messaged you in weeks. Keep it that way. But this stuff recently doesn't seem like it's going to end, and I feel like I'm being backed into a corner for something you did. Oh no. I was hoping I could settle our issues personally. The people spreading this are people who already hate you. That's fine. I'm not bothered about them. I saw your notebook posts. This was pointless. And read what you said in our messages. Yes, my standards are low, huh? And I thought we could talk about it. Look, I let you down more than anything ever. I don't have the words to express my sorrow without typing Shakespeare poetry. Something about DMs. No matter what's happened, okay, we have a right to a private life. I don't want to talk about you. Then go private. Venting to your friends, I understand, but this makes this whole situation harder for both of us and takes it to an unneeded place. So you're silencing me. You're asking me to not say anything or confirm anything. Is that what you're saying? Be straight. Genuinely, it's not cute. I insulted you and I shouldn't have kicked you. Trying to pull you towards me in an argument was wrong. I keep saying this like I abused you. You keep saying this like I abused you. No, I have actually never said you abused me. I mean, good, that would be huge bullshit. I said it was toxic, but I understood why it had gotten there, and I heavily regretted it. I said it was toxic because of you, because of the abuse you gave. Words, feelings, actions, everything you did was vile to me, and after the way I texted you was wrong. Mood already. You went out of hand. I know you don't want to talk to me about what I did, and I was fine with that when it was between us. I wanted to call you and talk about it all. I didn't. Yes, anyway. Go away. Like what? How can this get any more out of hand? If you keep posting stuff, it will end up being a huge problem for you. Don't you want to move on for us? Because it's true, for you. There is no us. Alice, right now, you are really trying to make me say something that you will use to hurt me with. I don't want to talk about you hitting me, and I found the text about the cat. Because I didn't, and you'd be lying. You said you punched me. I didn't punch you over a cat. Lol, is this you saying you're gonna use that? Because do it. Then I'll post you calling me N-words and abusing me. I'm not, but right now you are pushing against me, with witnesses. Why? I never punched you over a cat. Because you won't stop. I have stayed dead silent, and it isn't enough. This is your argument. This is your argument. If I speak out about how horrible you are and abusive you was to me, you're gonna say I hit you over a cat. That's your defense for abusing me for 8 months. Make it make sense. You don't get to hit me at all. You don't get to hit me at all. The point I'm making is we both hated it. Hated this. At this point, he's trying to use a situation with that cat and manipulate the story. I can show what really happened here. Is that what you want? You didn't tell him what to do. You just said, don't talk to the cat. I'm 24. You say weird shit. I don't want to live with someone who is saying I can't talk to the cat. Weird shit. Be normal. Say you love it or something. Oh my god, you're actually doubling down. Look at you. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, what... I had told him to stop saying weird things to the cat. He was joking about taking him away, and why would I let someone who told me they'd break my cat's neck near my cat? This was an argument around mine, so there is no... This is an argument around mine, so there is no texts. I mean, that's whatever, really. Like, whenever I'm, like, talking with my dog, I'm always, like, scratching her head and kissing her, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, or something like that, you know, whenever we're, like, play fighting, like, playful. So, I mean, without hearing the context and how he said it, it's hard to really take a stance on that, to me personally. Because I think, you know, talking like that to a pet is not incredibly unusual. He then goes on to say I have punched him in the face over the cat. This is, okay, maybe in your expose doc about your abusive ex-boyfriend, don't use the phrase delulu. Maybe just don't do that. It kind of makes it seem like a joke. That's just a personal opinion of mine. Maybe don't use the phrase delulu. This is Delulu Island we're on now because he's trying to grab onto anything he can to create his own story. This didn't happen, and I couldn't tell you where he cooked this up from. This is from an argument where he was being horrible, had the cat in his arms, and came up to me making jokes about taking him away. Alex was in my face all over me doing this, so I pushed him off me. I mentioned to him that I don't find this funny, and he carries on. I have the threat messages and the real messages at the time of the event he is trying to manipulate. You would what? I would wish I was Delulu. I'm just saying, like, in a what is a very, so far has been a very serious document. To me, using the phrase Delulu Island is just, it, like, to me, it's not the right time to, the right situation to use that phrase. That's just me, though. All right. There is no us. Alice, right now you are really trying to make me say something I would use to hurt me. Oh, wait. This is what she just had before. Okay, so that's the same thing. Is your fence for being right? So for it to all be for nothing is hard. I'd rather not work and sit on the sofa with you all day and the cat and be peaceful. I feel like everything is collapsing. So when we wake up and everything been good and you dodge my kiss, it's hard. It really ruins my whole day and take the cat off me. Like, it's hard because we don't need to do that to each other. You know you always come for me and work and money I make. And so you blew up, I didn't do anything, kicked me out over the cat, but buy you ice cream. Fuck off, lol, mental case. How can we live together if you're gonna start arguments over the cat? You did that. No, I didn't. Literally, you got mad, not me. I just made a joke. You got mad. You must fucking go. You have to fucking go. I said don't say weird shit like he's gonna be taken away, idiot. We cannot live together. Fuck off with this, my god. I'll get my own cat. Never said you can't talk to it. You're infuriating. Bye. You fucking pushed me. It was a fucking joke. Off of me. Off me. Okay, yeah. That's you, LMAO. I'm doing what you told me to do, idiot. Look, I think I'm completely in my right to say I don't want to be with someone who is going to harass me over the cat. I'd rather not be in that situation. I don't harass you. Yes, you do. I got you off me because it's weird. When? I said I don't find it funny. Well, if just talking to the cat is weird, then you have to leave my house. Jesus Christ. There are so many cases where I end up taking Bear into another room, saying that taking the cat off him is starting an argument when I only did it after he said weird things to him. Acts like a child had his toy taken away, when realistically I was uncomfortable with him being near my cat after saying what he does. These texts are also after the first time he dragged me in an argument, so I'm very much unapologetic in everything I say and toxic back. You can see how things get worse and worse and I stop caring about my words because I'm constantly drained daily. hearing this abuse in person. It took a toll on me and my mental health. The last story he will manipulate is from September in his old flat. We were in a heated argument, screaming at each other, where he was in my face, belittling me over everything I do and have ever done, calling me horrible names. Every insult you could think of came out of his mouth to me. Whore, slag, bitch, nobody. I started crying, and he looks at me with a straight face and sighs, calls me boring, and laughs. I end up defending myself. I slapped him in the face. This is out of character from me, but he was screaming in my face abuse. I was backed into a corner, not knowing what to do. This happens, then I grab my things and leave the flat and call my friend to tell them everything that just happened. Alex spams me to come back, and I end up giving in and going back because I'm scared. Jesus Christ. Where are we at now? Oh, wait, this is the last page. Hate this, you hate this, and hurting each other more because it's true. Isn't going to make it right, and people are seeing you for you. And you said you slapped me yesterday. I was dreadful. Yes, I slapped your face one time. Name a girl who hasn't slapped a huge asshole. I know I was. And I'm ashamed of everything, but coming after my life. That's your defense. My GF slapped me after I abused her and my family. For legal and obvious reasons, I won't attach all the evidence I have, but in due time, it may be made public. He has tried to get me to stay quiet online and has suggested he would deny all of this. If this happens, I will release more undeniable evidence. Wow. Just wow. Wow. Okay. I guess we'll listen to the rest of the stuff. So that was the read first. We already listened to the dog clip. We already listened to the following me after he kicked me and I'm packing my things. So now we're gonna listen to I'm gonna fucking bash your fucking head against a wall with a brick. Oh, this is
Sorry first.
So I'm a fucking whore mouth bitch retard cunt.
Is it generally because you're just fucking brain dead?
Yeah, I'm very brain dead, yeah.
Is that why you decided to go on the fucking offensive instead of the maybe?
Offensive.
Okay. I don't know what to call what you did. It was weird. It's always weird. You always take the fucking weird route. Just do the normal route, which is just do the normal route, but a normal girlfriend.
You're acting
so,
like this is
I didn't
all
mean
just
it.
me, and that's something you really need to fucking fix.
I'm gonna fucking bash your fucking head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the fuck up. Because this one, genuinely, this one, you fucked this, royally fucked this.
Wait, what did she say
Sorry
right before he flipped
which
out?
is just but a normal girlfriend.
You're acting
so
like
I
this
didn't,
is
I didn't
all
mean
just
it.
me, and that's something you really need to fucking fix.
Okay. Wow. It wasn't your fault that way.
Sorry, my phone cut off. It wasn't acceptable behaviour, like in any way, shape or form. It was insane. Like, I guess I've just been stuck in that cycle for so long that I felt like I could do no wrong. I felt like I was the fucking, oh, look at me, I do all this fucking work and I do everything and I try and do this and, just nobody's appreciative and, I know you appreciated it and I know that you appreciated the effort that I used to put in. And then I just stopped because I had you and you're my girlfriend and we lived together, and the more further we got through our relationship, the less effort I put in. And if it wasn't for you leaving, I might never, ever have changed my ways. I might have just continued on like that. At the end of the day, the only thing that's important is that I didn't listen to you. You were right. It's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. I was impossible to work with. I didn't make it easy. I constantly thought inwards about myself and not about you and what was going on. I didn't make any attempts to change. I didn't make any attempts to fix my life. I made excuses. And it got to the point where I wanted to be alone, because if I was alone, nobody could tell me that I was fucking up and that I was doing anything wrong. And for the first week that you weren't here, I just spent the entire week doing nothing. And after that week, I realised just kind of like how fucked up my life was, and I have made attempts to try and fix it. You know, I have a schedule, I take out the bins, I look after the cats. You know, I'm like a functioning person. I go out for my bike ride. I've been sorting out my doctor's appointment, even though it's bloody hard in the middle of fucking nowhere. I am just like so frustrated because I've been doing all of that, but then I've been getting on with you, and instead of like apologising, I've been trying to just be like, oh no, look, I'm good now. Like, I'm perfectly fine now. I'm like a person. Everything's great. And I realise that must come across as like so dismissive to you. Or also like, why is he doing that stuff now? Why is he being like this now? Why couldn't it have been like this back then? And then you get upset or angry, which is fine and understandable. Or I do something to upset and anger you, like following some fucking idiot on Twitter or Instagram, some woman. And, yeah, you must think like, oh, this guy's like, he's just a fucking cunt. And he's being a cunt, and he's not stopping being a cunt, and he's not going to apologise for what I did, and he's not going to try and make it work with me. He just kind of wants me to be here. He doesn't want to lose me. I was trying to be like too cool and nonchalant at points, and then I would let it slip how uncool and how not well I was taking everything, and by that I mean my behaviour. I haven't been lashing out at you because of the fact that you left me. I've been lashing out at you because of the fact that I didn't fix my stuff. And I think what's worse, I'm being completely honest here, because I don't want to leave anything off the table at this point, is that, like, I generally had a conversation, like, with my friends a few months ago just about, like, how much I feel like, you know, I've just, like, I don't feel good about myself, and I would wake up a lot of the times when I was with you, and I'd think, I knew that I, like, didn't deserve to still be with you. And instead of fixing it, I was just like, oh, I've already fucked it anyway. I became worse. Like, I sabotaged it. And it was intentional, because I knew that I was being shitty. And I just thought, oh, it's already too late. And it's really fucking piss poor. Obviously, it wasn't as clean cut as that. A lot of this stuff has been really complicated to work out, you know, because I blow hot and cold. You've seen me. I'm apologising 1 minute, shouting the next. Angry 1 minute, please come here, hold me. You know. It's like, I just feel like I've been really battling through this very weird thing. Also, you know, with issues we'd have, you did this. Oh wait, no, I see you didn't. It's okay, don't worry about it, forget about it. But it doesn't matter. I opened up a wound, and it scars, and the scar is always there. Just because I feel okay about it now doesn't mean that you did. And when I used to say stuff about, like, why can't we just move on, it's because I felt like I felt like I was comfortable, and I didn't make the effort to see if you were. And if you weren't, because I was, I didn't understand why you couldn't be. But I don't really know what that is. But I know that it's wrong. And I know that I knew of it. And I To be honest, I thought that at a certain point, when I was sleeping on the sofa and stuff, I convinced myself that that's what you wanted. You obviously didn't, so I'm not saying you wanted it and I did it. As in, I convinced myself because I was making an excuse for myself, not as in, I was doing it for you. I don't mean if I say anything along those lines, that's not how I mean it. I wasn't doing it for you, I was doing it for me. It was easier to avoid you. I wasn't putting the effort in. Because you obviously had said, like you have on this, like, give me time to come back, talk properly, apologise, I need time to process stuff. And I wasn't doing it. And then I started doing it almost like out of spite. Like, I started doing it being like, oh, yeah, well, I'm sleeping on the sofa now. Isn't this what you wanted? Isn't this what you wanted me to go away? Because I'm such a fuck up? It was like self-pitying, self-absorbed bullshit. And, yeah, it's just really, like, fucked up thing to do to you at the end of the relationship. So I know why you left, because at that point, there was, like, no love. At least I wasn't showing it anyway. A kiss when you're playing League probably was more annoying than anything, because you know I was probably doing it to avoid our problems. You know, I got too reliant on you putting me in my place and then you forgiving me. Like, it just became a cycle. I allowed you to be the fixer-upper of our relationship, and it wasn't right, you know? And then I made everything worse. There's so much more that I could go into detail about and talk about. I don't know. Really, like, there's a lot. It's sometimes, like, hard to keep on track, and, you know, but I feel like, right, like, you know, that's something that I wanted to say on top of everything. I just want to make it really clear that, like, it's, like, it was me. And anything that I said before in any argument, I have looked back at all of them. I went back and read them. I read old iMessages from us from the beginning of the last year. I could see how I caused everything. Jealous about you playing games with your friends.
Agreed, Smoliv. Bro's just absolutely fucking yapping.
Because I wanted you to dedicate your life to me. You know, not in a fucking weird way. I just, like, I wanted to run off into the sunset with you. I was madly in love. But probably, you know, I had, oh, fuck, my toe. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Good.
Ow, fucking hell. I was madly in love, and, I wanted to just fucking keep you as my own. I didn't want anybody else to have your time or anything. And yeah, it's fucked up because, like, now I understand it. Like, when I started playing games with my mates, I didn't have, at the time I was just working. Like, I was jealous of what you had, and I wanted to be involved because my friends had stopped playing games ages ago. Like, it didn't really talk. Like, everybody had moved away. Like, at the time we met, the only thing I had going was making YouTube videos and you. And, you know, that's why for the first, like, 3-4 months, like, I was just, like, constantly obsessed. And then I did try to make it more healthy. That's why I started playing games with my friends. But even then, like, I started to do that at the point where I should have been giving you more attention. Like, I was doing everything in the wrong order. And for the wrong reasons. And I am deeply sorry for that. And I just wanted to make that clear, that I can see every single direction where I went wrong. And obviously there's more stuff that upset you. You know, and, you know, my behaviour recently, like, after that, you know, that's just a horrible misplace of my own ego. Like, I have wanted you to run back to me, and I wanted you to, you know, be forgiving. I wanted you to just kind of go, yeah, that's good enough, Alex, you've tried, or we'll work on it. And you did do that. It's the worst part, is you did do that. And at the time, I wanted so much more. I was like so desperate for you to just like fucking come back home. That anything else that wasn't that just made me so frustrated because, you know, I felt like it was slipping away. But not just that, I felt like you know, I even said to you, like, I'm worried that I haven't got to a place. I was still being vicious and lashing out at you and being angry. But I was, like, using it as, like, an excuse to fucking do it. Being like, look, I might do it. It was like, it was blackmail. Like, I was being like, you should call me, because if you don't call me, you're going to lose the apology. I'm going to be all angry. And it's because I couldn't control my emotions at all. I wasn't trying to. I wanted to. I felt like anytime you pulled away, I wanted to just burn everything down. That was just where my brain went to. Just fuck everything. Yeah, obviously, I'm not at that place anymore. But I was for like 4 fucking months, so that's way too long. Obviously, there are points where I was doing better, but I wanted you to move at my pace. And obviously, I was sprinting because I did know the damage I'd done. So I was trying to push you too fast and further than you wanted.
You don't
by showering you in gifts and
moving in together within a year.
And sending you messages and trying to call you and being like, let's meet up and all of that. I should have done it all in the first week. I'm really deeply sorry that it took me this long to really reflect properly on everything. I was still victimizing myself, and it was wrong of me, and I should not have made that even more of an issue for you. Just really I really wasn't responsible. I wasn't being responsible, I mean. Because I was responsible, but I wasn't being responsible for your feelings.
Oh, shit. Where?
Responsible for your feelings.
Oh, I really nailed that.
And, you know, I can't believe that I was, you know, how I was thinking. I'm sorry that this is super long on top of everything I've already sent you. I'll cut it here and wait for you to respond, and then, you know, maybe I'll send more or whatever. I just want you to know that it's not your fault. It's not and it wasn't your responsibility to fix me. And it wasn't your responsibility. Like, I only came to this conclusion because I had to do it myself. Like, I had to go through this to get to this point, to figure this out. You didn't have to. You don't have to be a part of this.
I'm not ending stream. I was just thanking everybody. I just didn't want to pause it again.
You don't have to have this happen. I should have done this at my own time, on my own accord. But I chose to bury my issues before fixing them. But it's not you. It's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. Like, you're not responsible for this. You're not responsible for what happened. You tried your best. It's nothing to do with you.
You tried your
best.
It's not
because there's something wrong with you. It's not because you're lesser or because you have issues. It's not because of that. Like, you were fine. It's not because you... It's not because of you. It's nothing to do with you. You were so open with me about so many things. I knew how you felt about all the stuff that I used to make excuses as to why you why I was feeling that way. Sorry. Like, I knew how you felt about everything. We spoke about everything. We covered everything. We buried everything. We'd have conversations about everything. It took me to meet your friends to stop being a fucking bitch about them. That's not acceptable. You shouldn't have been a bitch about them in the first place. They were lovely people. I trusted them. Obviously, the recent stuff was kind of sucks, but that wasn't your fault. And,
I understand, Sarah. It's a lot.
You did actually tell me, and you were upfront and honest about it, which is more than I could say for how I've been. And instead, I used that to call you a liar. So I understand why you, I understand it's my fault why we have a lot of all of the issues. Sorry, not a lot. I'm not trying to let myself get off the hook. All of them. And with work and stuff, I know that you're just trying to enjoy it. And I was making it unenjoyable for you because I wasn't having fun. So I believed that everybody else shouldn't have fun and that you shouldn't have fun. And that I convinced myself that life is miserable and life is fucking putting up with stuff. And, I just remember moments with you where I was my happiest. And, sat in your bedroom.
Yeah,
just
same.
me and you, just lying there together. And, it should have been that all the time. And when we got bare, or you got bare, sorry, still doing it, just how happy I was for you, because I thought it would help you heal. But I was right there just making stuff worse. I made them, even your relationship with the cat, I was upsetting you. And because I was being selfish and being like, why doesn't she, I was like, why doesn't she want to share the cat with me? And it's because of the way that I was acting. And I knew that, by the way, I didn't just figure that out. I knew that back then. I was like, of course she's going to take the cat away from me. I'm being a dick. Why would she want a cat near me? She doesn't want the cat to be attached to me because she probably wants to leave. And I felt that at the time, and instead of doing anything about it, I just fucking moped and sulked like a fucking child. I'm sorry for getting emotional. I'm just really angry at myself. Because you were the best. And I was the fucking... Oh, God. But you were... And even all the way back to when you said that stuff about the bipolar disorder. And I was mean. I read that text the other day. And I'm so angry. Like, why was I like that to you? I know what I meant at the time. I was making it about me. And you said that, you knew that. And I did apologise back then. But then...
Oh, it does pause that. Cool, I didn't know it worked like that. Guaranteed a week after he sent whatever this is, he went back to his behavior. Yeah, well, pretty much. People always want 2016 YouTube back. Let's see, do that. Yeah, Smoliv, probably like in the whole doc. We already read through the whole 82-page doc. She showed a lot of the screenshots, and I'm pretty sure this was in there at one point because he said something about crying. Like the dude just could not stop. It's insane.
Change any behaviour. Like, I saw you say that and I thought, oh, that's an excuse for why she doesn't text me. That's an excuse for why she doesn't want to talk to me. Because I was down your throat. And in reality, you were just trying to say it's not my fault and I'm doing my best. But instead I thought you were using it because I so convinced myself that like, you were out of my league and that I didn't deserve you. And also that I was going to fuck it up. I'd convinced myself that you were always looking for a way out. When in reality, you just wanted me to be normal. You didn't want my money. You didn't want anything from me, apart from me to just be what I could be all the time. And I'm so sorry, Alice. I'm so sorry. I let you down.
You didn't let her down. You straight up abused her,
And,
motherfucker.
I don't deserve to be forgiven. I don't deserve anything. I should be held accountable for my mistakes. To you, it was wrong. And I'm sorry, but it's taken you to do everything in your power to really make me understand it. I really held on to the last minute to not do this. Like, I tried my best to avoid this. And I don't know why, because if I'd have done it, if I'd have actually just truly been like, I fucking suck, I just didn't want to admit it, because honestly, I had convinced myself that my ego was the only thing that was keeping me going. I'd convinced myself it was the only reason I was working. I'd convinced myself it was the only reason why I could get anything done. And that if I didn't have my ego, then I wouldn't be able to work, and I'd give up on everything, and I'd quit. And then, you know, I'd give up on life, and I'd just be this fucking mopey loser. When in reality, I think if I'd have just given up on everything, I would have been happy with you. But instead, I convinced myself that this fucking terrible behaviour was powering me like a fucking machine. And I told myself that without it, I would not be able to work and make myself do stuff, because I beat myself up all the time to work. I don't do it for fun. I wasn't doing anything out of enjoyment. I was doing it like, I've got to fucking do this. If I don't do this, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to fuck stuff up. Nobody's going to want to be around me. Nobody's going to be friends with me. But in the process, I was just pushing you away. And like you said it the other day, that you'd rather have nothing and be happy than have everything and be miserable. And, I would do anything in the world to have absolutely nothing right now apart from you. I would trade all of this, everything here, because it's worth nothing. It's not worth fucking anything. It's just built on being miserable. You were the only thing I had that I actually enjoyed. And I convinced myself that somehow that loads of it was fake and wrong. And I used it to hurt you. I'm going to leave this here. I don't know what you'll have to say. And I understand, really, whatever happens. Like, I'm not going to hold anything against you.
You have nothing to hold against her.
Fault.
I'm not going to hold any of it against you? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? There is literally nothing that you could hold against her. There's literally no reason to even fucking say that, because there's nothing that she did that would even remotely come close to being something that you could even consider holding against her. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't hold any of it against you. I don't hold anything. I understand. Like, I do. And I'm sorry for crying. I just, when I start, I don't open up ever, because I've kind of shut all of this stuff down for so long. Like, I hadn't cried in forever. The only time I ever cried is when I apologised to you, and that was because I realised kind of how much I'd fucked stuff up. And, seeing you hurt is just the worst. I don't want that. I don't want to see you hurting.
Yeah, exactly, Smoliv. Like, what the fuck?
I want that less than anything in the world. And I'm sorry for putting you through so much.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, I guess on to the next one. Number of allowed play. Unable to play this video this time. The number of allowed playbacks has been exceeded. All right, let's. Okay, then I guess we got to download it. All right, let's see it.
What judging mental is, I think I may have said like 100 times to the point where it's actually really hard to follow what I'm saying because it's so flexible. I've gone, you could do this, but you might be able to do that, but you might be able to do that, and you might be able to do this, and this might work, but you might be able to do that, and it sounds fucking mental. I don't even understand how you could possibly actually follow along to it. Like most of my friends struggle to actually understand what I'm saying, but that's why I'm a professional and you're all not. Because and then when you go, I don't like this, it's a
Okay, that's fine. I'm a professional, and you're not. Like, my guy, you're a YouTuber. There's nothing professional about it. Like, you're literally like, dude's talking like he's in like the top 1% of fucking like YouTubers. He's not even fucking close. Like, let's see, let's do this real quick. 2.7 mil subs. Let's see, videos. His last video was 2 months ago. 270K. 2 months ago, still collabing with Memulus. It seems like Memulus might be one of the only guys he still collabs with. I don't even recognize who those two are. Like, all I could do is guess that, like, Memulus is... I don't know. I don't know why Memulus would still be collabing with them. I don't even know who these other fuckers are to even say anything about them. But holy shit. Next one. Alright, we gotta download another one. Oh wait, okay, this isn't okay, wait. Won't leave me alone. Okay, so this is, I don't think we need to read all this, but this is just... Jesus. Italian Bach and Cam Kirkham. Okay. Yeah, I never heard of them. Jesus. Bro is absolutely mental. Jesus, he just keeps going and going like the whole month of March. Like March 9th, and it stops on, and at the end it's on March 27th. That's like almost the entire fucking month, like daily. And within like the same day, just hours apart, or not even, just like minutes. Jesus. Oh. Damn.
Like massive issues there, and you think you can just fucking ignore them because like, well, what's the worst that can happen? I don't know. Your boyfriend's a fucking famous internet celebrity and doesn't trust these people because he has to keep his circle small.
Bro, you're
Because
like,
you might not.
you're like the most, like, you're like the definition of like a niche internet celebrity. You're not like a real internet celebrity. Like PewDiePie is an internet celebrity. Markiplier is an internet celebrity because like people just know about them even without even ever having to interact with their content. People who don't interact with commentary YouTube, or well, I guess now it's mostly just like reaction YouTube based on looking at your fucking recent content, they don't fucking know you. You're not you're a niche internet celebrity. You're not an internet celebrity. Big fucking difference.
I don't have anything to fucking lose because your life might be down the fucking drain, but I still have quite a lot that I would like to fucking give. You're making it incredibly fucking hard for me, just like Lewis did.
Yeah.
I fucking hate all of you. You guys are fucking like I can't make any videos with Paul Breach.
Jesus Christ. That was a fucking. But that was a whole. That was a thing. Yeah, exact. Famous internet celebrity. Like, dude, you're. you're a literal, outside of commentary, you're a literal nobody. You're a literal nobody outside of fucking niche commentary. Like are you like actually fucking kidding me? Like, you've got to be actually like kidding me. That is crazy. I don't even know where to, like, I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, I really don't. Like, I mean, we read it all, we watched everything. Like, the dude's insane. He was just manipulative to no fucking end. Like, because like obviously you can't fully blame her, because like obviously manipulative relationships and abusive relationships are very complex. You know, I did have some issues with some things that happened. Like, her parents apparently knew, but like didn't like physically do anything. And I'm just, to me, that's just like, I can't imagine being a parent and hearing about your daughter being literally abused and just saying you need to get out of there instead of just showing up and getting her out of there yourselves. I can't imagine that, but like I can't imagine not actually doing something. But like, holy fuck. I don't even know where to go from here with this. Like, holy shit. Like, that's, I mean, yeah, that's like, I gave all my opinions and shit while we were reading it all and listening to it. I mean, I don't even know what to do anymore or say anymore. Like, holy shit. I mean, all I can think to do now would just be like, I don't know, I guess just like, I don't even know how how to continue the stream. I don't know. Even there's something anyone can do except support them. But constantly they were saying, oh, I'm done. Like, she was saying she was done so many times throughout the text and all that stuff. It's just like, I don't know. It's like I said, I understand that it's a very complex thing. I was just saying, my main issue with the whole thing is just I just have a problem with her parents for not just doing something. Because like in the text that she had in the statement part, the text that she had with her mom, it was like, which were like, wait, fuck, I don't even remember. It was before this. The text she had with her mom, it was just like, I was just like, how, as a parent, yeah, like right here, she's like literally talking about how she wants to get out of there. She wants to get out or whatever, wants to leave, but yeah, and then her parents just are like, don't actually do anything. I've never wanted to leave someone so badly or come home so badly. I can't help holding back tears whenever I think of coming home away from this hellhole. I'm literally on the brink of a breakdown whenever I see you and Dad. I just want to be home. Like, how do you read that? Just to me personally, it's just like, how do you read that as a parent and not just get in your car and show up and get her the fuck out of there? That's my only, like, I don't have an issue with her, or I don't have any complaints about her or her actions or any stuff like that, really. That's my only real complaint about the whole situation towards like her side of it, is just her parents. And I understand that could just be a me thing, that, you know, I understand that not everybody's going to share that same view, that same opinion. You know, I understand that it's just like a me thing, but like, fucking hell. Like, how? Like I said, that's just a me. That's just like a me thing. I don't know. I don't know what to say or do now. Like, I can't just go back to like playing a game or something like that. That just is like, that would just be insane to do. I think I'm gonna just wrap up stream. I made a new stream starting screen. I should have made a stream ending screen. I think now that I've got some like kind of artwork, I might make one. But I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna just end it there. Like, holy fuck. I mean, thank you to everybody who tuned in. Yeah, but she was literally saying that like she wanted out. She was, you know, because at that point she was, because it's, I think it was like not long after that is whenever she actually left and it like just stopped and like and ended the relationship. Was like not long after that, if my memory's. Yeah, I don't think that the decision always has to be made by the person themselves, because sometimes that's especially when the person's literally saying that they want to leave, they want to get out. I think that's more than enough to justify the parents just getting her out of there. So, yeah. Yeah, or get the police involved or something, you know? Just something like at that point, because like she had already texted her parents about the fact that he had already put her hands on her. He had already put his hands on her and shit like that. I mean, something, they could have done something other than just being like, "That's psycho. You shouldn't be there," or something like that. Like, I just can't imagine as a parent not just actually doing something. But anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. Thank you everyone who tuned in. Sarah, Abby, Smoliv, who else showed up today? Jade, Nicole. Thanks everybody. Sliggins was here for a little bit at the beginning. Everyone who tuned in, thank you all. Fuck everybody. Go on Twitter and roast this motherfucker. Do it. People need to share around the fucking Google Drive. Like, people need, like, this needs to, this needs to be everywhere. It needs to be. It really does need to be everywhere. Like, and we're not trying to like shit on you, Smala. We're just saying like there's things that could have been done that they just didn't do. It could have I just think they could have done more. But yeah, I mean, if anybody who's tuned in, if you enjoyed it, I know I don't do content like this super often. I do content like this occasionally. Most of the time, it's just playing games and chatting, whether it's with friends or something. I do enjoy doing the reaction stuff to things like this and talking about topics when there's a topic that interests me. But yeah, thank you to everybody for tuning in. I'll probably either stream, probably not later tonight, but I'll probably stream maybe tomorrow again, possibly. So yeah. Till next time, everyone have a good night, stay safe, and don't support ImAllexx. Fucking fuck that motherfucker. Like, unless he, like, the only, well, no, because there's literal voice, there's little video recordings and shit, so like that's not even that's like what I was about to say wouldn't even make sense. But yeah, so until next time, guys.